It's time for UW-Stevens Point hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. Follow the Pointers all season long as they battle in the Wisconsin Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. Pointers hockey on the Pointers Sports Network is brought to you by Marshfield Clinic Health System, Skyward, Century Insurance and Century World, U.S. Bank, Team Sherrill Companies, Subway, Papa John's, the National Guard, Grazzi's Italian Grill, Coca-Cola, BSN Sports, and Under Armour. Also by TDS Fiber, Sport Clips, the Stevens Point Brewery, and Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins in Stevens Point. And good evening from KB Willett Arena in Stevens Point. Welcome to Pointers Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. I'm Tom Weaver, glad to be with you on this Tuesday night. It is a makeup game as UW-Stevens Point for the second week in a row will host a midweek game here against the UW-Eau Claire Blue Golds. This is a makeup game from earlier in December, called off by the weather. Eau Claire had travel issues, unable to get here, so we will be set here tonight for a big WIAC matchup that Stevens Point, the start of a big week and a big stretch run here down for the WIAC. I'm Tom Weaver, flying solo tonight. My partner is officially entered the health and safety protocol, so all the best to the McMahon family and hope things are going well. And I know he is tuning in from afar, and we'll keep you going here with the Pointers and the Blue Golds. Stevens Point, a very nice 3-0 win last Wednesday in a game that really for the last 25, maybe 30 minutes or so, really firmly controlled things the way they like to do. Coach Krieger very happy. They had the weekend off, and now we'll start a big stretch here with games tonight, and then Friday and Saturday on the road at second place Eau Claire. So what's at stake for the Pointers? You can come out of this game with a victory. You'll head into that big weekend series in River Falls with a 3-point lead atop the WIAC standings, and really a chance to get a firm grasp and take things into your own destiny going down the stretch run with another series coming with Superior coming up a week from Friday here at KB Willett Arena. So for Stevens Point, they come in, try to keep the train rolling. For Eau Claire, they're trying to get that going. Over the weekend, a sweep of Concordia Moorhead out of Minnesota. 3-2 on Friday night and 4-0 on Saturday. So the Blue Golds got things going in their direction the way they like to at home. And a couple of wins there. Overall, a 5-3-1 weekend for the WIAC against the MIAC. Of course, the Pointers out of the interlock last weekend, but Eau Claire, Eau Claire and Superior both notched a pair of wins. Everybody else split. Surprisingly, River Falls dropped a pair to St. Olaf and St. Mary's. So we will see how those things shake out here. Only WIAC game in town. Of course, Pointer women in action over at IceHawks Arena as they're taking on Marion, and we'll bring you updates on that game throughout here. But big stretch for the Pointers. Big game against the Blue Golds. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll hear from Pointers head coach Tyler Krieger. Get you set for tonight's face-off. It's the Pointers and the Blue Golds. More coming up on our pregame show here on the Pointers Sports Network.
Hey sports fans, if supportive teammates, a great culture, and an honest shot at advancement make for a win, then you'll be victorious when you join Skyward's award-winning team. You'll help put powerful data in the hands of school leaders who serve over 7 million students around the world. Innovation, collaboration, and fun are all a part of the Skyward culture. So what are you waiting for? Apply today at skyward.com/careers and join more than 275 Pointer alumni at Skyward.
Your family's safety is important, and with winter driving coming, Sherrill Tire and Service can help. Sherrill Tire and Service Centers can help with new tires and a pre-season tune-up, so your entire vehicle is winter ready. Sherrill Tire and Service, Plover, Stevens Point, Weston, Wisconsin Rapids, Marshfield, and Medford, and online at SherrillTire.com.
Sherrill Tire and Service, get your car done right.
Continue with our Pointer hockey coverage on the Pointer Sports Network. Tonight, Pointers back in action at KB Willett Arena on a Tuesday night. Makeup game against Eau Claire from a game a couple weeks ago. Called off due to the weather. Pointers and Blue Golds go back at it again. And we talk now with Pointers head coach Tyler Krieger. And, well, Coach, let's start with your effort last Wednesday. I thought your fellows did a nice job. Kind of, bang the rust off in the first couple of minutes. But really, that last 35 minutes or so, that was a game you were firmly in control. And I would have to imagine that it's one of those that feels pretty good on the bench, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. That game was a long time coming. We've been building, to get to the spot that we're at in our game right now for a while, the entire season, and we've had some ups and downs, and I think finally guys just came back from break, and like I said, we're just a lot more confident in themselves, more comfortable, less anxiety about what's expected of them, and had a lot of guys step up and play some nice hockey. That being said, we got a lot of room to grow yet. We got a lot of places to evolve in our game. They did a lot of good things last week. Still, I think we got to get to our game a little bit earlier, and I think we got to do a little better job of creating some more grade A's, either that's on the rush or in the zone. But there's always things we can clean up. But overall, I think we're pretty happy with where we're at right now, and just kind of rolling.
Is it a game like that you can really take a look at a couple things like that and really say, hey, if there are the 3 or 4 things that we need to, grade A detail-wise from game to game, this is it, right?
For sure. It's winning can be the biggest deodorant in the world. If you look at it the wrong way, we won the game, we got nothing to work on. We are always looking to evolve and take that next step in our game, and for us, it's little things that we're trying to master. Each week and each game, little key parts of our game. For us, this time it's trying to get in the forecheck, get on the D's hands, turn pucks over underneath the goal line, and get them to the slot. That's what we worked on all week, kind of beating your check, beating your man. So it's just kind of that slow process of evolution throughout the years, just letting our game evolve, and then once we get towards the end, it's bringing it right back to the basics and going over the details again.
I think the other thing too is you're kind of an unorthodox schedule to get you going here with the cancellation and then the single games and things like that. With all the illness running around, things like that, maybe worked to your advantage, didn't it?
Yeah, for sure. It's we weren't prepared to play 2 games probably before break fully with the roster that we had. We'll come back. This weekend will be the first back-to-back we've had in a month and a half. But it's been good for us to get going. Guys don't have school, so it's a little bit lighter for them. It's been a good couple weeks to kind of hit the reset button a little bit and recharge for this stretch run.
Well, kind of more like a junior type schedule for these guys that maybe they're used to, and the way that hockey's different that way. Kind of some familiarity for those guys of really being able to live nothing but hockey here the last couple weeks.
Yeah, for sure. We got a handful of guys taking wind rooms. Most of them are online, but the majority of it is, they're back in junior days of, just hockey and their own social life. So it's a little good time to hit the reset button, like I said, and get ready for the second semester academically, but also ready, to put the hammer down on the stretch run. It's going to be a ton of fun. It's going to get chaotic here. So kind of just calm before the storm.
I think the other thing, too, is you have to anticipate that Eau Claire can't be happy with the result here last week, and, it's not often that you play the same team a week apart here. They're going to come throw the kitchen sink at you.
100%. I expect their best game out of the 3 that we played them. We know they're a good team. They got a lot of strengths. It's always a tight game against us, and for us, we got to go out and do the things we want to do, and we need to be prepared for a war. So that's been the message all week. We need to prepare for a dogfight. We can't expect it to just happen how it happened. We got to go back and be humble enough to put the work in to get us where we want to go to.
I think we've talked a lot about your D and how they can add to your things, and it seems like as they stabilize and get things figured out here, which they've been really good here. Is the same now for your forward group here? I know you've got some guys that have been really playing together here. Is it kind of a similar approach for them of knowing their role, doing your job, and tightening things up?
Yeah, for sure. It's over the course of 4 and D. We got to just tighten things up as the game gets bigger and as the season gets along. Everything gets magnified. Everything gets tighter. Mistakes are put in the back of your net even more so. Every mistake is magnified. So for us, it's just playing smart, cerebral hockey. Just keeping it simple and based on our strengths, going out and doing what we want to do and dictating the pace of play based on no matter who we're playing. Make adjustments to the way we want to play.
It's a big week for you here. You wouldn't want it any other way, would you?
No, like I said, this is the fun part. This is what we've worked. The guys have worked all summer. This is what these are the games that get you up in the morning. These are why we do what we do. So. These are the fun ones. This is the fun stretch run.
I think the other thing, too, is the ability to put, your own destiny in your own hands as opposed to, the outside looking in here. That's really, you can get this pendulum swinging starting here tonight.
100%. Starts tonight.
All right, Coach, good luck here tonight.
Thank you.
Pointers head coach Tyler Krieger. Stay tuned. More coming up on the Pointer Sports Network.
UWSP Athletics would like to thank Century World, a valued sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Nestled in the heart of central Wisconsin, Century World is a great place to hold your next event. With breathtaking facilities coupled with a wide variety of packages and amenities to deliver an exceptional experience, and with an award-winning 18-hole golf course with rolling greens to the famous Flower Hole, Century World consistently ranks as one of the best destination golf courses in the nation. For more information, visit centuryworld.com. Want to get your degree and stay debt-free? With the Wisconsin Army National Guard, you can get paid to be a full-time student. Ask them about their 100% tuition reimbursement program. You can join the Guard and be a part-time soldier and earn a college degree. Call Sergeant First Class Brett Peterson at 715-701-0943 or visit nationalguard.com to learn more. The Wisconsin Army National Guard, a proud sponsor of Pointers Athletics. All right, back here at KB Willett Arena, Tom Weaver here on the Pointers Sports Network. Glad you're with us. Pointers and Blue Golds getting set for tonight's WIAC matchup. Again, the Pointers at River Falls Friday and Saturday. We'll have coverage, audio coverage here on the Pointers Sports Network starting at 6:45. All right, here's our starting lineups tonight. First of all, for the UW-Eau Claire Blue Golds, the goaltender is a 6-foot freshman out of Colorado Springs, Colorado, Ryan Wollett. Wollett comes in, his 10th game of the year, 5-4 overall, a 2.01 goals against average, and a 9.15 save percentage. The defensemen are Willie Stauber, 6'2", and a sophomore out of Duluth, Minnesota, and Jared Broman, 6'2", and a senior out of Lincoln Park, Michigan. Up front, the forwards, Sammy Martell, he is 5'9", and a sophomore out of Bolingbrook, Illinois. Connor Koviak, 6 feet, and a senior out of Canton, Michigan, and Ryan Green, 5'11", and a sophomore out of Muskego, Wisconsin. Head coach Matt Lone in his 15th season with the Blue Golds, 222 wins, 133 losses, and 30 ties for the head coach of the Blue Golds. For the Pointers, UW Stevens Point, it's Ryan Wagner, 5'11", 175, and a senior out of Indianapolis, Indiana. He is game number 12 in the year, 8-2-0, a goals against average now of 1.80 and a save percentage of 9.26. The defenseman, Brady Smith, 5'8", 170, and a sophomore out of Bloomington, Illinois. Nick Gonrowski, 6'2", 190, and a sophomore out of New Hope, Michigan. Up front, the centerman, Andrew Poulias, 5'8", 175, and a sophomore out of Whitby, Ontario, Canada. Wilson Northey, 6 feet, 185, and a senior out of North Vancouver, British Columbia, as is the 6 foot, 195-pound senior left wing, Brandon McReynolds. Stevens Point coached by Tyler Krieger. He is now in his 5th season, 85, 21, and 10 for the head coach of the Pointers. And he is, let's see here, against Eau Claire, 9-3 and 2 overall. The Stevens Point leading the all-time series, 87, 38, and 9. It's the most wins that they have against any WIAC team, and Stevens Point has won 4 straight. Been on a good run here against the Blue Golds, 9-2-1 in their last 12 games, and 14-3-3 overall in the last 20. So again, Coach Krieger, 9-3-2 all-time against the Blue Golds. Pointer lineup tonight, we'll get to David Hill back in out of the COVID protocols. He'll be on a right wing with Connor Witherspoon and Jordan Fader. Carter Rue will center Dawson Chirino and Cody Moline. Noah Finstrom will center Jake Tyson as race. Isaac Moberg back in the lineup tonight for the Pointers for the sophomore out of St. Paul, Minnesota. And as we mentioned, Poulias with McReynolds and Northey, the defense pairings, Gonrowski and Smith. Nicholas Aromatario, Connor Scahill, Brett Humberstone, Sam Ide. Evan Junker will dress as the 7th defenseman. Eli Billing backs up Ryan Wagner here tonight. We'll take a break, come back to the opening faceoff. Stevens Point and Eau Claire. More coming up next on the Pointer Sports Network.
Join the Pointer men's hockey team on Saturday, January 29th for Military Appreciation Night when the Pointers take on UW Superior at KB Willett Arena. The Pointers are proud to be partnering with the United Heroes League, whose mission is to ensure children of military service members are offered opportunities to participate in sports. Kids can get in free by donating any youth hockey equipment. Most in need are Might and Squirt player and goalie gear. In addition, the first 50 veterans to show a military ID or credential will get in free, courtesy of the Pointers, who will wear special edition camouflage jerseys that'll be auctioned off. Bidding will open on Tuesday, January 25th via the Dash Auction app. It'll last until 9 p.m. on game night. You can participate from anywhere in the world. Just download the Dash Auction app or purchase a special long-sleeve camouflage t-shirt at the Pointer Blue Line Club apparel stand at the game. The United Heroes League has provided over $12 million worth of free sports equipment, game tickets, cash grants, skill development camps, and special experiences to military families across the U.S. and Canada. Help the Pointers pay tribute to those who serve and help the United Heroes League help those in need. Saturday, January 29th, Pointers take on UW Superior at 7 o'clock at KB Willett Arena. Check out the Pointers social media feeds for more information. And keep it tuned to the Pointers Sports Network. We pay tribute to those who serve.
All right, back here at Willett Arena. And Military Appreciation Night coming up on Saturday, and a little adjustment I was told before the game. Originally, they were going to open the bidding auction on Tuesday, but my understanding they're going to get that going on Thursday. So we'll have the complete updated details for you this weekend. But again, Dash Auction app, and check out the Pointer social media feeds. They'll get you a QR code that'll get you the link right to them where you can check out the jerseys. And should be a great night. Again, that's Saturday, January 29th against River Falls right here at Willett Arena. And don't forget, youth hockey gear, you get in free if you donate some items. And should be a great night overall. I always love it when the Pointers do a cause night, and a great cause here to, as we said, support those who serve and help keep the game going with kids in need as well. All right, ready to roll here from KB Willett Arena. It is Brandon Schroeder, Nick Svak, TJ Lyle, Jason Peters. We'll work the lines here tonight. Again, Blue Gold's 3-2 winners over Concordia Moorhead in a 4-0 shutout on Saturday. TJ Lyle, Jason Peters. Jason Peters got through the warm-up, didn't get through the game, so TJ Lyle, I'm sure glad to see he's got some help on the lines here. All right, we are set to go. Our opening face-off from KB Willett Arena, controlled by the Blue Golds. Vroman, we'll talk about the Eau Claire lineup here in a couple of minutes here, and it is Brady Smith back to get it for Stevens Point. He'll chip it ahead. Far side, Wilson Northey takes a whack, but got it ahead to Brandon McReynolds. He'll try to get the puck deep. Surveyed off there by Willie Stauber. The Blue Golds, he's hammered. Here's a turnover right in front of the net. Shot. Oh, what did Wilson Northey with a first chance save made by Willett, and a second chance as well. Now behind the net, another shot that hit off the side of the net, and Eau Claire finally, Koviak will try to clear it out. Pointers get it deep again. It's Northey. It is Carter Rue out there, and Brandon McReynolds. Now back the other way. Here they come. This is Ryan Green. Green throws it in front of the net. He turns, gets a chance. That's turned aside by Ryan Wagner. Green, his first collegiate goal. Son of the former Pointer defenseman, Mike Green here for the Blue Gold. Shot fired, and Ryan Wagner with a save up into the netting and out of play. And most notably here for the Blue Golds here tonight, Nick Teckel, TJ Sagasor not in the lineup here tonight for the Blue Golds. So it's John Richards out there with Andrew McGlynn and Peter Jacobs, Kyle Lexiak with Derek Hammer and Austin Becker, Quinn Green with Jordan Randall and Connor Schmuel, Connor Koviak with Ryan Green and Sam Martell. The defensive pairings, Colin Stein and Charlie Wyand, Blake Kriska, Tyler Love, Jared Broman, Willie Stauber, Dawson Klein dresses as a seventh defenseman. Blue Golds with it, shot partially deflected. That goes wide, comes into the near corner. Played at the half wall in the near side. Pointers will try to dig it out. Chirino had a chance at it. Flipped it out ahead for Cody Moline. Back in around Ryan Wagner again. Sam eyed after it for Stevens Point in the near corner. Goes behind the net. Aromatario off the far wall. Bangs it ahead. Here's Chirino around. Took a shot up in the chops and lost control of the puck. Blue Golds, that gets a rise out of their bench here on the near side. Sent into the zone. Tipped in, so no icing call. Humberstone back to get it for Stevens Point. Humberstone up ahead, trying to feed it ahead to Isaac Moberg. Moberg back in the lineup here. Now a foot race Finstrom after it. Willett plays it far side. Moberg will reach in and get a piece of it and try to free it up to Finstrom again. Pointers will send it deep. Jake Tice, who had a really dynamite third period on the last Tuesday night. Centering pass in front. Finstrom with a shot. Willett with a save. Rebound pushed around again. Opening 2 minutes here from Willett Arena. Far side. Skahill with a shot deflected. Comes right in front again, and Willett kicks that one out to the near side. Into the near corner. Moberg chasing it behind the net. Finstrom gets to it, jams it in front of the net, side of the net, and I think Ryan Willett will reach out and pin it against the side of the net. He'll cover it up. 17:56 to go here in the first period. Just underway from KB Willett Arena. A couple of other games today. Earlier this afternoon, some makeup games going around. Lawrence went to Adrian, lost 7-1 yesterday and 8-1 today. I believe Gustavus and St. Olaf playing today, and also the Pointer women taking on Marion at Ice Hawks Arena. We'll keep an eye on those scores throughout. All right, off the face-off, controlled by the Pointers, out high, Gunrowski. Feeds it back up on the near side for Jordan Fader. Fader looks to slip it in front. Nothing there. And, pass to the far side. Brady Smith will get to it. Firing a shot redirected just wide. Fader got a piece of that one in front of the net. Blue Golds look to clear it out. Pointers send it deep once again. Pushing it ahead up the far boards there is David Hill, who's back in the lineup here tonight for Stevens Point. Hill sends it deep, now bouncing in, glove down, and played loose. Wagner dives out to cover it up. Boy, it kind of short hopped him and hit the heel of his glove. Squirted free into the crease, and the Pointers hustling back there. Witherspoon back there along with a couple of others, but Wagner able to get down and cover it up. And we will get a whistle here. 17:27 to go here in the first period. Shots on goal even up at 2 apiece so far. Face-off back in the Stevens Point end to the right side of Ryan Wagner. And Blue Golds control. Here is Wilson Northey with it. Centers it. Just missed Brandon McReynolds. Able to pick it up is Charlie Wyan for the Blue Golds, and he'll dump it deep. Scrum forward in the near corner. Up, cleared out by Stevens Point. And let's see, Wilson Northey racing back after it. Couldn't quite come up with it. We'll get a whistle and an icing call. Fans, did you know Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins is now open in Stevens Point? Visit their new location, 617 Division Street in Stevens Point. Well, if you're the Blue Gold so far, you like the start here. Been able to weather through it. Pointers trying to carry some momentum out of that win last week, and the Blue Golds trying to carry momentum out of their 2 wins here over the weekend. Outlet pass ahead, just too far for Wilson Northey. Held in at the point. Nice job by Sam Ide to keep it in. Blue Golds gained possession of it. Back the other way, Sammy Martell. Martell looks to flip it up, go deep into the near corner. Aromatario for Stevens Point. Now it is Poulias will get it out with a backhander up the near wall. Northey ahead. McReynolds reaching in again. Right in front of the Pointer bench. Very lucky the Pointers didn't get too many men in the ice. Humberstone cross ice there for Evan Junker. Junker ahead, controlled by Willie Stauber. Now the Blue Golds who sends it back. This should be an icing call against the Blue Golds. Back and forth we go. 16:27 to go in the first. We are still scoreless. Pointers Blue Golds tonight. Finlandia Northland a makeup game tomorrow night. Then Northland will play at Stout on Thursday. And then the Friday games, Stevens Point at River Falls, Eau Claire at Superior. On Saturday, Stout at Northland, Point at River Falls, Eau Claire at Superior. And I believe once we get through this weekend, everybody will be even up in the games category with the third games and all that, and the postponed games caught up. Here's the Pointers, look to center it out from behind the net. Cody Moline with it. He'll feed it ahead, out high to Humberstone. He'll tee it wide. And over skating the puck, Junker on the far side. Blue Golds chip it out. Noah Finstrom check that. Carter Rue back to get it. Maybe a 2-on-1 back the other way. Poked left, shot fired. They missed the upper corner. Cleared out there by Junker. He'll gain possession and drag it behind the net. Pointers, nice job defensively there. Carter Rue with it on the right wing. Rue cuts in. He'll send it deep. He and Dawson Sherino after it. And Rue tried to poke it to Sherino, but it's intercepted by Willie Stauber. Stauber on the left wing out, feeds it to Becker. He'll kick it out into the neutral zone. Konrowski with it off the skate of the Blue Golds. Tice with it. He'll accelerate around, sheds a defender, then lost an edge. Gets to the red line. He will be content to just flip it deep. Coming up on 4.5 minutes into the first period, still scoreless. Tice to the body in the far corner. Finstrom tried to come away with it. Blue Golds back the other way. Kyle Oleksiak. He'll send it deep off the near boards. Isaac Moberg the first to get there. Turnover here. Good body recovery by the Pointers. They'll clear it to the far corner. Brady Smith tips it ahead. Has a defender on him. Now it rolls free. It's Becker with it. Becker looks to center. Instead brings it out high to Charlie Wyan. Wyan fires a shot. Goes deep to the far corner. Oleksiak looks to cycle it in front. Pointers cleared out. Gain possession. They'll chip it right in front. Tip free. Here comes Isaac Moberg. Isaac Moberg one-on-one. He'll get it deep. Noah Finstrom giving chase. Willett overplays. The puck comes back to the far side. David Hill reaching for it. Couldn't come up with it. Glove down by Sam Ide. Ide at center ice comes back the other way and cuts to the left wing. He'll send it in with a backhander around to the far corner where David Hill will play it. He'll slow it down and wait for some help. Out high, Sam Ide with it. Near side to Aromatario. He'll whistle a shot. That's deflected up and out of play. We get a whistle. 14:35 to go in the first. We are still scoreless from KB Willett Arena. Helped Wednesday night last week, Tuesday night this week. Of course, we'll get the students back in town here as classes begin next week. A couple of guys taking winterim classes, I know, which is a smart thing to do. Face off to the right side. Knock some of those credits out over the holiday here. All right, long-range shot from Aromatario goes free. It comes ricocheting out of the far corner. Tyler Love with it. Love ahead and pokes back the other way. Here comes Eau Claire. They'll swipe it through to the near side. Shot fired. Wagner with a save. Rebound kicked him. Backhander over the top of the cage. Fader will get it. He'll sling it around for David Hill on the near side. Has to wait for it. He zips it out. Too hot to handle there for Connor Witherspoon. That allows the Blue Golds back to get it. They will tip it deep. Wagner cuts it off for Aromatario. He will look to sling it ahead off the far boards. Wilson Northey on the body, but got it and actually lifted it up in the air, so it goes up in, not offside, or icing, and Stevens Point with it. Northey out high to Humberstone. Humberstone shot, that's deflected. Ricochets out of the zone. Connor Scahill in the lineup for the Pointers. Holds it in. Now Poulias feeds it ahead back to Scahill. He'll hold up for everybody to come in and sends it in onside to the near corner. McReynolds giving chase and will try to come up with it. Brandon McReynolds into the far corner with Andrew Poulias. Out high it goes. Bouncing puck Scahill. Slides it to Humberstone on the near side. He'll come right in front. Try to do a little redirect with McReynolds, but out of his reach. Now Brandon McReynolds in the far corner. He's picked up there by John Richards, who clears it out. And it comes to center ice. Humberstone will get it. Humberstone off the near wall. Blue Golds intercept, but they're offsides. Wagner will calm it down. 7 minutes into this first period, we are still scoreless. Shots on goal just 3-2 in favor of the Blue Golds. And Stevens Point going to be whistled for an icing call here. So we're going to face off back down. 12:59 to go here in the first period. And we are scoreless. From KB Willett Arena, Pointers up to 18th in the pairwise rankings. We'll take a look at that coming up here in the big picture report. 13th in the U.S. College Hockey Online poll. And we'll get a false start here off the face-off. And they will reset things with Andrew Poulias to take the face-off here for Stevens Point. Against Connor Koviak. Blue Golds have it for a minute. Loose in the near corner. Glove down. Poulias with a big hit to free it up. Goes back behind the net. Now it is another big hit here by the Blue Golds on the far side. Chirino with the body now. Poulias feeds it ahead. Got it back now. Flips it near side. Saucer pass ahead. Humberstone in stride will get it. A rocket in deep. Goes to Chirino right in front of the net. And it's Cody Moline with it. Couldn't pull off a backhanded shot there. Connor Koviak clears it out for the Blue Golds. Now intercepted. Here's Moline on the forecheck. Reverses. Throws it in front. Here's Carter Rue. Throws it to the back door. Chirino took a stick up high. Couldn't get a shot off. Brady Smith has joined the play. He'll go to the far side. Smith, far corner, keeps it going. Now bounces right out in front. Gunrowski bouncing puck over his stick. Watch out here. The Pointers. Good body here by Gunrowski to keep it going, and he holds the zone. Now the Blue Golds clear it off the glass, sails up, back into the Stevens Point end. Brady Smith get back to get it. Boy, Brady Smith pinching in defensively there. The Pointers, Gunrowski with a nice job to prevent an odd man rush. All right, here is Brady Smith. Ditches two defenders. Ahead he goes at center ice. Jake Tice with it. Tried a fancy little backhanded pass that didn't connect. Derek Hammer picks it up for the Blue Golds. He'll carry it in. Hammer veers off, now turns, fires a shot, hit off a body in front. Cleared out to the near corner by Tice of the Pointers. Eau Claire slides it out high. Dawson Klein a shot. Easy save by Ryan Wagner. He'll hang on. 11:33 to go in the first. We are still scoreless. Well, both teams seem to get their footing here. If you're just joining us, Tom Weaver here at KB Willett Arena. Glad you're with us. My partner Sean McMahon in the safety protocol. So he's locked up in the vault on the cul-de-sac. So I know, and tender loving care in the McMahon household for everyone, so no worries there. Now Stevens Point clears it out, and we'll get him back here in the saddle here soon. All right, behind the net, Dawson Klein for Eau Claire with it. Nice job to clear it out here as the Blue Golds step through. Quinn Green with it ahead. Green ahead. Sam Ide picks it up behind the net and then lost the handle on it. Pointers get it back. Gunrowski with it. And Ide ends up with it in the far corner. Comes back to the middle. A dangerous clearing effort that I think he just lost the handle on. The Pointers catch a break as it comes all the way out of the zone. Red line on the far side, backhanded in deep. Evan Junker giving chase forward for Stevens Point. Junker up ahead. Witherspoon will flip it off the backboard. I think the Pointers thought it was going to go into the bench, and it didn't. Hit the top of the boards, and now here is John Richards blowing a tire at center ice. And he goes down. That allows the Pointers to get possession of it. Wilson Northey will chip it deep, and Brandon McReynolds after it. Eau Claire quick to send it right back out. Peter Jacobs on the right side of the red line sends it deep. Pointers back in. Ooh, maybe a 3-on-2 if they hustle, but lost the handle on the puck. Willie Stauber in. Far corner it goes. Junker after there, but Andrew McGlynn wins a foot race there. Pulias in to help out. Northey bodied up on the far side. Blue Goals with it. Shot block up into the net. Not a play. Well, Wilson Northey after it. Physical play on the far side. Cut it free, but the Blue Goals with a nice shot from the point. Jared Broman tees it up. 10-10 to go in the first. Still scoreless. Shots on goal 5-2 in favor of the Blue Goals. Pointers had that early flurry, but since then, all right, face off to the right side here of Ryan Wagner. Not a back and forth here. All right, Gonrowski with it for Stevens Point. Off the glass. Beautiful play that comes out, but just out of the reach of Cody Moline at center ice. Now it is Dawson Chirino with it. He'll get around a defender, and it ends up back behind the net. He'll go after it. Moline after it as well. Smith plays the body. Half wall on the far side and loosens up the puck there. They'll scrum for it at the half wall on the far side of the right wing. 9:45 to go in the first. Pointers dig it free. Carter Rue with it. He'll chip it back. Gonrowski has to gather it in. He'll turn and try to fire a shot. Now does. Whistles it through the crease. Brady Smith with it. He'll wait for it. Back to Gonrowski on the near side in stride. Fires a shot. Glove save made by Ouellette, and he will hang on. 9:32 to go here in the first period. Still scoreless. All right, so a face-off in the Eau Claire end for the Blue Golds, who will set it up. Noah Finstrom to take the face-off here for Stevens Point. Wins it. Tice over to Sam Ide. Back to Romatario. Fires a shot. Tipped in a goal. No. Now it's in on the rebound. I think Isaac Moberg eventually may get credit. Let's see. It looks like Ouellette made the initial save and it was loose back behind him. And I believe it's Isaac Moberg who pokes in the rebound. That'll be his second of the year. 9:27 to go in the first. Stevens Point, a 1-0 lead. Romatario, a good shot, and Pointers kind of half raised their arms. I wonder if it hit off like the far post and stayed there, and finally, it'll be Isaac Moberg, I believe, that gets credit for the rebound goal. Romatario with it, lifts it ahead, glove down by Moberg again. Pointers are off sides. He'll wheel with it, Finstrom in the zone, and we'll get a whistle, a late whistle here. 9:13 to go here. So it's Isaac Moberg. So Romatario and Sam Ide will get the assists here tonight. 9:10 to go here. Stevens Point, a 1-0 lead. Time of the goal for the even strength goal, 10:33. Big hit at center ice. Connor Scahill took a licking but got right back up. Kept the puck going. Here's a nice pass ahead. Here's Noah Finstrom on the left wing. Some speed for Stevens Point. They'll get it back. Humberstone with it. He'll fire a shot. That's deflected. Came right back to him. And tipped away by the Blue Golds. Tried to spring Quinn Green there. He'll get it. Here comes Green back the other way. Green, nice effort to get it deep. Goes to the far corner. Out of the reach of Connor Schmuel. Stevens Point with it now. Tice with it. He'll get to the red line. Flips it up high. No icing call here. Stevens Point finishing a change. Witherspoon on the forecheck. Tried to free it out. Separates the puck. That allows Brady Smith to get it. He'll kick it to the near boards. He's tied up with Connor Schmuel. And then Fader hammers a player on the near side to free it up. That's Jordan Randall. Oh, long lead pass for David Hill on a breakaway attempt here. That goes too far. Witherspoon with it. He'll leave it to Fader behind the net. Fader reverses back up the near side, but it's John Richard that gained control of the puck. Ahead he comes to Jared Broman. Broman back for Richards on the near side. Gonrowski with that foot race. He shoves it along the boards to the far side. Blue Golds try to reverse with Andrew McGlynn, and it's out high in the zone. Trickles out. Witherspoon couldn't come with it, and back dumped into the near corner. Brady Smith with it. 7:50 to go in the first. Stevens Point, a 1-0 lead. Pointers get it. Got enough of it, I guess they'll say, at the red line. Behind the net, trying to jam it free here is Jordan Fader in the near corner. Fader battling with it. Puck pops loose to Jared Vroman. Vroman behind the net. Comes to the near side. Peter Jacobs on the right wing. He'll skate it out red line, get it deep into the midsection of Ryan Wagner. He will hang on, and we'll get a whistle. 7:29 to go here. And it is a 1-0 first period lead on the goal by Isaac Moberg here by the Pointers. And a face-off in the Stevens Point end to the left side of Ryan Wagner. Up the far side, Blue Golds gain control, firing a shot. Good shot block there by Wilson Northey. But good to see Wilson back in there. He was slowed down by a ankle injury in the first half. Back in there for the third game in a row here in the second half. Northey chips it out to Poulias. Right wing, cross the red line, chips it deep. It is Brandon McReynolds hustling after it. He bangs it free in the far corner. Pointers are changing here, so that allows Eau Claire to get possession of it. And coming out to try to get it was Cody Moline here. And Humberstone with it. He'll send it ahead. Humberstone had possession of it. Now Moline with it. Poulias down to McReynolds. McReynolds back. Evan Junker will get it. He'll get to the red line, flip it deep into the near corner. Giving chase Carter Rue near side. Humberstone cuts it off. Let's see, Dawson Sherino with it. He'll send it deep to the far corner. Sherino on the forecheck sweeps it free. He and Humberstone play a two-man game to free up the puck on the near side and slide it back. Finally ends up on the stick of Carter Rue, almost dangerously popped loose to the Blue Golds. 6:15 to go in the first. A 1-0 lead here for Eau Claire. For the Pointers over Eau Claire. Rue got a piece of it, carrying it out. Kyle Alexiak. Far side, Dawson Sherino now with it. Here's Rue accelerating it in. Rue leaves it back. Sherino coming in, firing a head-hunting shot. That goes high and got the glass. Sherino looking for his first tally as a Pointer. Austin Becker with it. He'll get it deep. Brady Smith first to get back there for Stevens Point. He'll reverse back. Spin move here. Two defenders run into each other. Wheeling and dealing. Here comes Brady Smith. He'll lead the charge in the right wing. Smith looks to center. Now carries behind the net. He'll wrap all the way around. Try to feed it back for Tice. Watch out here. Back the other way comes John Richards. Nope, take it back. Jordan Randall coming in. He fires a backhander wide. Gonrowski picks him up. That allows Tice to get to the far side, get possession of the puck. Isaac Moberg reaching for it and flipped up and out of play. And Pointer rowdy crowd legend Marvin Haffenbrettel on the far side has a puck right in his lap. Looks like everybody's all right over there. 5:26 to go in the first. That guy's seen a puck or two here at KB Willett Arena. I don't see the traffic cone in tow like you used to, though. All right, near side, backhanded shot smothered off in front. Now coming in. I'm sure Mike Green, the dad of Ryan Green, if he's tuning in, would remember Marvin and the traffic cone. A rowdy crowd chant. Near corner, centering pass right back through. It is David Hill with it. Now Romatario with it, a shot pinballing. Puck pinballing all over in front of the net, but not a chance as we tick under 5 minutes to go here. Sam Ide, long shot through, rebound out in front. Pointers couldn't get it. Off the glove that time of Wollett. Behind the net of Romatario. He'll try to jam it in, instead out high to Ide. He'll fire a shot, blockered in the air, but not into the netting here on the near side. Pointers give chase again. Ide holds it and couldn't hold the zone. Whistle and it offsides. 4:36 to go here in the first. Isaac Moberg and his second goal of the year. Stevens Point a 1-0 lead. Shots on goal have evened up here at 6. Pointers battling back in. Face-off just outside the Eau Claire blue line to the near side. Blue Golds win a face-off there. Andrew McGlynn feeds it ahead, chopped around by a couple of high sticks, but it looks like Peter Jacobs settles it, shoves it ahead into the near corner. John Richards spinning with it, tried to center, bounces off. Jacobs gets it back behind the net. Jacobs taken down in the far side. Blue Golds wanted a penalty call there, but nothing doing. Chopped loose by Humberstone. Wilson Northey after it, lost his man in front. Pointers pick it back up. They dance right in front of the net. Pad save made by Wagner, and it comes to Brandon McReynolds. McReynolds ahead, slides it through the legs of a defender. Back on the near side, held in by McReynolds. He'll tip it at center ice to Scahill. Pointers will touch up Northie in on the far side, and cleared right back. Long pass down. That goes too wide, right to Ryan Wagner. Off the far board, Stevens Point trying to get to it in the far corner. And boy, Brady Smith tripped up on the play, took a look back at the referee, but no connection through the neutral zone. 3:42 to go here in the first. And we'll get to face off back in the Stevens Point end to the right side of Ryan Wagner. Face-off controlled by the Blue Golds, but hops over the stick of Jared Vroman at the blue line on the far side. Here's Carter Rue on the forecheck, 3-on-2 for the Pointers. Oh, the Blue Golds with a good backhanded effort to clear it out, and it tips loose to Ryan Green, who sends it deep. Near side centering pass, that got through. Pointers try to get a stick on it. Near side, Gonrowski back to get it for the Pointers. Round to the far side, out of the reach of Moline. Held in at the point on the far side. Pointers clear it back out. Bouncing puck here. Sweeping at it. Pointers unable to get it. And it's Eau Claire sending it back deep in. Sammy Martell after it in the far corner. Gonrowski around to the near side for Stevens Point. Leads the charge out. That's slowed down by the Blue Golds. But Moline will pick it up and he'll scutter it ahead for Carter Rue. Rue, near corner, backhands it to Chirino. Chirino looking for Gonrowski in the near face-off circle. Blue Golds gain possession and clear it back out. Sammy Martell flips it ahead in the left wing to Kyle Alexiak, who gets it deep, but Gonrowski leaves it in the far corner. This is Sam Ide with it. Sam will be our Pointer profile in our second intermission tonight. Noah Finstrom flips it far side for Tice. Tried to come back through to the middle. Good stick lift there by the Pointers. Ide with it. He'll flip it deep again to Finstrom in the far corner. He lets Moberg go after it. He engages with a defender in the near corner. Aromatario will pinch in to help in the near corner. Pointers look to center, but it's Charlie Wyan that picks it up for the Blue Golds. They'll get it ahead, bounce it through Sam Ide. Aromatario in full speed back to get it ahead. Pointers will tip it in. Moberg after it. Near side, Aromatario gets it back. Reverses back near his own blue line. Flips it ahead. Glove down by Moberg. He'll shove it ahead for Witherspoon. Connor Witherspoon with some space. Witherspoon, rounded defender, comes in. Short angle shot kicked aside by Wollett. Minute 50 to go in the period. Puck off the glass, but not out. Jordan Fader will send it deep to the far boards. He accelerates, sweeps it to the far corner as he's tied up there. And around on the near side, David Hill for Stevens Point. Out high to Humberstone. Cross ice to Ide. Ide will step in. Tried to center it back off the skate of a Blue Gold. And it's David Hill that comes up with it. Hill took a stick up high. He kicked it around the boards again. Near side, Humberstone. Shot in front. Willett with a save. Rebound. Shot in the goal. I believe it's David Hill again. A shot from the near side. Bad angle. Half ball on the near side. Willett kicked it around. Left a rebound. And David Hill back in the lineup. Bangs through a rebound for his second of the year. Stevens Point a 2-0 lead with 1:25 to go here in the first. All right, so Stevens Point a 2-0 lead here with a couple of grinder goals here for Stevens Point. Brady Smith off the draw, flips it near side. Gonrowski ahead. Brandon McReynolds sends it deep. Wollett stops it. Blue Golds feed it up. Smith cuts it off, pokes it free again. Trying to get to it on the far side, Wilson Northey. But slipped out into the neutral zone. Pointers gain possession. They'll look to go back deep through some traffic on the near side and in. A minute to go here in the first period. Stevens Point a 1-0 lead. Gonrowski lets the play come to him. Richards will pick it up and flip it deep to the far corner. And Brady Smith picks him up as it's Andrew McGlynn now. McGlynn. Gonrowski tied up in there now. Smith in there again as well. Now it is Gonrowski that comes away with it. 40 seconds to go. Ahead he goes McReynolds. 3-on-2 for the Pointers. McReynolds ahead. Got it to Poulias. Poulias comes into the back door. Back to the middle. Right, McReynolds shot the goal. Beautiful tic-tac goal from the Pointers. Poulias. And it's Brandon McReynolds who bangs it home. It's a 3-0 lead for Stevens Point. I may have said Carter Rue, but it's Wilson Northey with the beautiful setup. Stevens Point, a 3-0 lead, and that is a big, big goal here with 33 seconds remaining in the first period. All right, Carter Rue out there to take the face-off. And Dawson Sherino will carry it in. Sherino around to the near side, and Carter Rue comes up with it. Rue throws it back around far side, Sam Ide. He'll send it deep, 18 to go. Pointers digging for another one here. 15 to go in the period. Carter Rue comes right in front, and it's Cody Moline, slides out of the way. Ide with it now in the far corner, Sherino behind the net, Moline, he'll come, wraparound effort. Carter Rue shot to goal! Carter Rue never gave up on the play behind the net, kicked it out in front of the net, may have kicked off the goaltender's skate. 4.6 seconds remaining. 4-0 Stevens Point. Well, Carter Rue will get his 5th of the year. And the Pointers are rolling. All right, off the face-off, Blue Golds pull it back. And the opening 20 minutes in the books, boy. That is a solid way to open the opening 20 minutes here as the Pointers really buzzing, especially in the second half of that second period. And they lead Eau Claire here by a score of 4-0. And Eau Claire headed back to the locker room looking for answers. So, Stevens Point. And, so light crowd here, but I tell you what, that's a pretty good effort by Stevens Point to get things going. And it sounds like Dawson Sherino may have picked up his first point. We'll get that after we get a break here, and as we get through our first intermission here, as we are joined by Pointers assistant coach Brian Crom. Coach, I offered to record this in advance for you here. I know. It was said, hey, let's be talking about a good start to a good first period. A great effort by your boys here.
You got to start coming in before every game and saying, let's record it before. Unbelievable.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I thought really kind of a 5-minute feeling out period there, but you really got things going in the right direction and used your speed to your advantage, which really broke that thing open here.
Yeah, it was actually good to see that we finally got to our game plan right away. It didn't take us a period and a half to get into it. We were in it right away, which is definitely a good thing to see.
And I think the other thing is your goaltender made a couple of saves for you. Eau Claire got a little push there and a little span, probably 5, 6, 7 minutes into the period. Those may not show up on the highlight video as big saves, but keeping that puck out and keeping you even up and then getting you going in the other direction, that's good defense.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, our goalies have been great all year. They've made timely saves for us for sure, and they've kept us in games and given us a chance to win, which is proof in the pudding.
You put yourself in a good position here mentally for 40 minutes here to stick with things is message number one to your fellas?
Yeah, I mean, stick with what got us here in the first place. Like I said, we got to our game plan right away, and we don't got a beer from it at all here.
Yeah, I tell you what, a couple of guys haven't been in the lineup here because of illness or whatever. Isaac Moberg, greasy, grindy type goals. Those are the things you have to do at this time of the year.
Yeah, I mean, that's the mentality moving forward is the next man up. It doesn't matter who's in the lineup. Everybody can play. Everybody can play at this level, and it was good for them to get on the score sheet.
All right, Coach, thanks. Good luck here. Keep it rolling.
Awesome, thank you.
All right, Pointers assistant coach Brian Crom here as Stevens Point. 4 first period goals, and they lead Eau Claire by a score of 4-0. We'll take a break. We'll come back to give you a first period recap. After this timeout, Stevens Point leading Eau Claire 4-0. This is Pointer Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network.
UWSP Athletics would like to thank Century World, a valued sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Nestled in the heart of central Wisconsin, Century World is a great place to hold your next event. With breathtaking facilities coupled with a wide variety of packages and amenities to deliver an exceptional experience, and with an award-winning 18-hole golf course with rolling greens to the famous Flower Hole, Century World consistently ranks as one of the best destination golf courses in the nation. For more information, visit centuryworld.com.
Snow Pilot is our winter season home. This beer has a tremendous body. The malt feels great. What I like is the nuttiness that it gets from the Maris Otter malt. Pistachio just comes through like you wouldn't believe. It's almost dessert-like. This is absolutely a winter beer, and if you ever have a campfire in the middle of winter, this is what you want in your glass. It's just great.
Warm up this winter with a Snow Pilot from Point Brewery.
In guys' hair, game day is every day. That's why the expert stylist at Sport Clips Haircuts study their playbooks with a fine-toothed comb.
Taylor, square face, wavy hair. What's the play?
1/8 inch mid-fade to 1 inch texture top with finishing details with a hard part and a tapered neckline, coach.
Nice!
The Sport Clips stylist, they know no two guys are ever alike, unless they're twins. Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
Pointers Blue Line Club brings together hockey fans from all levels to enjoy and support Pointers hockey. Whether you're an individual, family, or business, there are many ways you can support the Pointer program. Consider an individual membership, a business sponsorship, or visit the Blue Line Club apparel stand and purchase the latest items to show your Pointer hockey pride. Don't miss the Sam Molsky 50-50 and Fan of the Game raffle at every home game. Get more information at PointerBlueLineClub.com.
All right, back here at KB Willett Arena, our first intermission, and I believe these are the on the ice here. Continuous entertainment. Back in the day, they would have called them the Mini-Mites, but I believe they're the U8s or whatever they call them now, but kids getting a big jazz out of here and putting on a good show from the folks from the Portage County Youth on Ice Hawks. And they were no doubt rallied here by a very nice opening 20 minutes for the Pointers. Math has never been my strong point, but I know that if you score 3 goals in the final minute 26 of the period, that's a pretty good way to take control and finish a period strong. 3 goals in a minute 12 span in the final minute 26 of the first period as the Pointers blow open a 1-0 lead and have a 4-0 lead here over Eau Claire after 20 minutes. Pointers got on the board at the 10:33 mark. Isaac Moberg is second of the year from Nicholas Aromatario. Stevens Point a 1-0 lead. Went back and forth for the next 8 minutes a bit, but then it is, let's see here, the Pointers' second goal coming at the 18:34 mark. David Hill with his second of the year from Jordan Fader. And it was 2-0 Stevens Point, and then I believe it was Andrew Poulias. I take that back. It was Wilson Northey and Andrew Poulias going to get credit for the assist here on the goal by Brandon McReynolds. 19:27 of period number 1, and Poulias slid it to Wilson Northey, who flipped a beautiful backhand pass to Brandon McReynolds, who easily drove the puck into an empty net. And Stevens Point, Brandon McReynolds, his 6th of the year. That came at 19:27. However, the Pointers weren't done there. Pointers did a nice job holding the zone, got the puck deep. Carter Rue picked it up behind the net around a wraparound attempt that kicked off of something. I'm not sure if it was the goaltender, a defender, or whatever, but ended up behind Ryan Willett. And Carter Rue with his 5th of the season at the 19:56 mark, assisted by Cody Moline and Dawson Chirino. And for Chirino, that is his first point as a Pointer here in his 3rd game since coming eligible at semester. Stevens Point with a 4-0 lead after 1 period. 11-7, the shots on goal in favor of Stevens Point. There was one point it was 5-2 in favor of the Blue Gold, so the Pointers really got things going. Ryan Wagner, 7 first period saves. Ryan Willett, 7 first period saves as well. And we'll have to see if Blue Gold's head coach Matt Lone may opt for a goaltending change. And Riley McVeigh, the other goaltender here dressed tonight, the 5'11 senior out of Calgary, Alberta. The Pointers saw him in the first game in Eau Claire in the overtime victory there. So we'll have to see if they try to do something there. Just to get something going here for Eau Claire. They had a little spurt about 4 or 5 minutes into the game that ended up with them in that 5-on-2 shots on goal advantage. But the Pointers, starting at about the 12-minute mark or so, really took things over. With about the 8-minute mark of the period, with about 12 minutes ago, and that capped off with Isaac Moberg's goal at 10:33, and then things just went from there, and the Pointers shot out of the proverbial canyon at the end of the period with 3 in the final minute and a half to break open a 4-0 lead. But a lot of time left in this game, and Eau Claire, a team very capable of grinding things out and trying to stay within striking distance. So the middle 20 minutes will be interesting here, because if you're Stevens Point, you'll want to try to come out and deliver the knockout blow here. And if you're Eau Claire, it's chipping back into it to get yourself within striking distance with 40 minutes left to go here. So again, the shots on goal, 11-7 in favor of the Pointers. And it's a 4-0 lead for Stevens Point after 1 period. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have more. Stevens Point leading Eau Claire 4-0. This is Pointer Hockey on the Pointer Sports Network.
TDS Fiber, the future of internet, TV, and phone service, is expanding to more communities. Register now at tdsfiber.com/radio. Enjoy internet speeds up to 1 gig at your home or business. That's 10 times faster than 100 meg from cable. Plus, change the way you watch TV with our whole home DVR. Can't get that with cable. Powerful internet, premium services. Go to tdsfiber.com/radio to register, learn about bonus offers, and more. TDS Fiber available in certain areas. See website for details.
Join the Pointer men's hockey team on Saturday, January 29th for Military Appreciation Night when the Pointers take on UW Superior at KB Willett Arena. The Pointers are proud to be partnering with the United Heroes League, whose mission is to ensure children of military service members are offered opportunities to participate in sports. Kids can get in free by donating any youth hockey equipment. Most in need are Might and Squirt player and goalie gear. In addition, the first 50 veterans to show a military ID or credential will get in free, courtesy of the Pointers, who will wear special edition camouflage jerseys that'll be auctioned off. Bidding will open on Tuesday, January 25th via the Dash Auction app. It will last until 9 p.m. on game night. You can participate from anywhere in the world. Just download the Dash Auction app or purchase a special long-sleeve camouflage t-shirt at the Pointer Blue Line Club apparel stand at the game. The United Heroes League has provided over $12 million worth of free sports equipment, game tickets, cash grants, skill development camps, and special experiences to military families across the U.S. and Canada. Help the Pointers pay tribute to those who serve, and help the United Heroes League help those in need. Saturday, January 29th, when the Pointers take on UW Superior at 7 o'clock at KB Willett Arena. Check out the Pointers social media feeds for more information. And keep it tuned to the Pointer Sports Network. We pay tribute to those who serve.
Hi, back here at KB Willett Arena. Tom Weaver on the Pointers Sports Network in the chair solo tonight. We'll get Sean McMahon healthy and happy back here. Well, he's always happy. And especially happy after 20 minutes like that from the Pointers with a 4-0 lead. Should mention with that military night, when I cut the promo, caught up with Coach Krieger here earlier today. Actually, those jerseys, the bidding's going to open starting on Thursday. So check out the Pointer Hockey, the Pointer Athletics or Pointer Hockey social media feeds. They're going to get a QR code that'll take you right to the Dash Auction app. You can download the Dash Auction app, and when that opens up, just search UW Stevens Point. You can see the jerseys and see the bids. And again, bidding's going to start at noon on Thursday now and go through 9 o'clock on game night. So a couple weeks to get those things going. Boy, a couple of nice wins by the Pointers in River Falls would be a nice way to send that off, and we shall see. But again, so that is going to be January 29th. And if you're listening and are a military veteran or in active duty, whatever it is, first 50 military folks with an ID or credentials that show up will get in free. Let them know. I know the Pointers also partnering with the Plover VFW to get them some tickets to their folks. They'll have a color guard here, and again, special edition camo jerseys and also t-shirts at the Blue Line Club apparel stand. So should be a great night. Most importantly, they are going to be helping the United Heroes League. So again, they are collecting used kids hockey equipment and will give you free admission to any youth player who donates gear. My understanding is their items in most need are Might and Squirt level, both player and goalie. And again, a reminder, no adult gear, please. They're good on that. And last thing we want to do is a flood of adult stuff here. So bring the kids in. If you got the kids who have played and have moved up and have outgrown something or whatever it might be or aren't playing anymore, be a perfect opportunity for you to help support the United Heroes League. So we're looking forward to that coming up on Saturday night, January the 29th, against UW Superior. All right, the Pointer women's hockey team getting late here in the second period over at Ice Hawks Arena. And Stevens Point with a 3-0 lead over the Sabres of Marion. Pointers at 7-9 overall. Boy, I tell you what, almost broke a long winless streak against River Falls over the weekend. A 1-goal loss on Saturday, and then shut out 5-0 in a series that was thrown off a bit by the COVID protocols. But the Pointers, Marion got on the board first at 18:06 of the first period. Aaron Olson with a goal there for Marion, but then the Pointers struck back in the middle frame with 3. Mary Kramer at 3:56, Danny Heitzman at 8:47, and Courtney Leising credited with the third Pointer goal at the 10:40 mark. They have just gone at the end of the second period, shots on goal 29-17 in favor of the Pointers, who again in action at Ice Hawks Arena in Stevens Point. There was one NCHA game earlier today. Adrian defeated Lawrence 8-1. A couple of games yesterday. Adrian beat Lawrence. That was their series postponed from last weekend. So 7-1 win on Sunday, or I should say on Monday. 8-1 on Tuesday as the Bulldogs, the number 1 ranked team in the country, run their record to 16-1-0. St. Norbert, a wild weekend. Their game, they played. What did they play? Saturday, Monday against Lake Forest. Saturday's game, St. Norbert scored 3 in the third to win a wild one in overtime, 7-6, and then they beat Lake Forest 4-1 yesterday afternoon. So the Green Knights keeping pace in the NCHA, still unbeaten. They're 14-3 overall. So that is how they move through, and they're have ripped off a long winning streak, I believe 13 straight for the Green Knights. And there's one MIAC game going on tonight. Late in the second period. Boy, St. Olaf, a team up on the rise. They beat River Falls last weekend and are humming along here in the MIAC. They have a 2-0 lead over Gustavus. Of course, the WIAC schedule for the coming week. A midweek game and a makeup game, non-conference, Finlandia at Northland tomorrow. Northland will be at Stout on Thursday. Friday, the Pointers at River Falls will be on the air with pregame programming at 6:45 from Hunt Arena. Eau Claire will be travel to Superior on Friday. And then on Saturday, Stout at Northland, Stevens Point at River Falls, Eau Claire at Superior. Here it's 4-0 Stevens Point. I believe we're going to get a goaltending change for Eau Claire when we begin period 2. We'll come back to tell you about it. This is Pointer Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network.
UWSP Athletics partners with BSN Sports, the largest provider of team sports equipment and apparel in the country. Pointers and BSN would like to thank all the coaches on and off the field. While BSN Sports is the best at equipping athletes, coaches are the best at equipping lives, and that's the real final score. Learn more at bsnsports.com.
Sure Tire and Service, get your car done right. Big town savings with a small town smile. State of the art Goodyear service keeps you going mile after mile. We're working to earn your trust. You can count on us. Sure Tire and Service, get your car done right.
Follow the Pointers all season long on the official website of UW Stevens Point Athletics at athletics.uwsp.edu. Updated daily with results and stats from every Pointer sport, as well as game previews and schedules for all your favorite teams. Don't miss information on the latest game day promotions, broadcast information, and the interactive fan zone showcases the social media feeds of Pointers Athletics. Stay in the game with the Pointers online anytime at athletics.uwsp.edu.
All right, back here at KB Willett Arena. Ryan Willette's night is over. It is Riley McVeigh coming on, 5'11" and a senior out of Calgary, Alberta, Canada. This will be game number 10 for him. He's 5-4-0, a 2.01 goals against average, and a save percentage of .915. I take that back. That's Ryan Willette. This is game number 9 for Riley McVeigh. He's 1-5, a goals against average of 2.68, save percentage of .881. Stevens Point, a 4-0 lead, and we'll look to get things going here. Even further, As it's Andrew Poulias out there to take the opening face-off to Brady Smith. No doubt, Matt Lone challenging the Blue Golds to get out here and get back in this one. Pointers send the puck in. Bouncing puck coming. Loose on the far side. Blue Golds with it. This is Ryan Green out there. Green will send it deep. Dumps it down into the near corner. 19:40 to go in the second. Long outlet pass ahead. Cleared out by the Pointers, but clamped on by Colin Stein. He'll send it in off the linesman on the far side. Turnover. Shot deflected. That goes wide. To the rebound, it's Sammy Martell. Martell chips it around far side. Now in control of it is Connor Koviak. Koviak, a rocket off the near boards that comes out of the zone. Blue Gold send it back in. Pointers will change. Brady Smith in the far corner. Now turned it over. Watch out here. In on Wagner. They'll jam for it. Oh, the Pointers get the benefit of a quick whistle here. Pointers asleep at the wheel here in the opening minute here. And the Blue Golds miss a prime opportunity to get back in it after a misplay. And as we talked with Brian Crom, you got to keep your focus going here and keep things going. A big lead. Sometimes they can swing back. Brady Smith coming off. Took a little rough ride at the end. I think he'll be all right. Carter Rue scored the fourth goal here for Stevens Point. Kicks it to the far boards. Blue Golds with it. Shot fired. Up high it goes. Sitting between the circles. Pushed wide to the near corner. Pointers will get it. Poulias tries to, Cody Moline tries to feed it up the near side. Sam Ide back down. Here's the Blue Golds with it. They throw it in front of the net. And Moline again. Carter Rue now back with it. Boy, Eau Claire is bringing the forechecking pressure on here, and the Pointers not handling it well. Moline, near side up to the middle. He'll get it to Chirino. Tip free from him. Carter Rue picks it up, cuts to the near side, got through a check, kept it going. Moline in to help out. It rolls out. Scahill will slide it cross ice to Humberstone. Humberstone ahead in the far boards. He's pinned up there by Tyler Love. Blue Golds will get possession of the puck. Around it goes, and side of the net. Coming in front, shot in the goal! Oh, the Pointers force a turnover right between the circles. Riley McVeigh's first shot is a blistering one by Jake Tice. His fourth of the year. It is 5-0 Stevens Point. All credit to the forecheck of the Pointers there. That gets possession of it. And the taco chant comes alive here at KB Willett Arena. Early. 18:22 to go here in the second period. And Stevens Point now a 5-0 lead. Jake Tice, no doubt about that one, and he'll chase after it off the face-off. Tice around, gets it up. Scahill with a shot, redirected, rebound front, backhanded shot, fought off by McVeigh. Oh, Tice again in front of the net. Now chips it out high. He'll get it to Humberstone, firing a shot deflected. Pinballing wide. Dawson Klein will get to it for Eau Claire, and they'll finally clear it out. Quinn Green back the other way at center ice. He'll flip it deep. Wagner kicks it out to the near side. Scahill with it. Up ahead it goes. Isaac Moberg will chip it out in the far boards. Glove down. They'll say held good. And 17:40 to go here in the second. Puck loose around the near side. Here is chipped out. Center ice it comes. This will go down the length of the ice. And we'll get a whistle and an icing call against Eau Claire. They are saying Jake Tice unassisted at 1:38, but we'll have to see who. That was one they made change after whoever on the forecheck able to push it back. 17:32 to go here in the second. Pointers have tallied again and lead it 5-0. Isaac Moberg after it. Moberg ahead on the left wing. Moberg sends it deep to the near corner. Blue Golds play it around to the near side off the stick of Colin Stein around. Blue Golds will get it, and it's Charlie Wyand with it. Eau Claire up the far side. Vader chasing after it. Puck ends up in the roof. We'll get a whistle and a stoppage with 17:11 to go here in period 3. Pointer Hockey brought to you by the Stevens Point Brewery, a proud sponsor of Pointer Athletics, reminding you to make it a point to drink responsibly. Face off to the left side of Riley McVeigh, whose first shot on goal gets past him. Can't blame him. As Jake Tice, a laser beam from between the circles, unattended basically. Big hit in the near side by Smith, freed it up. Jordan Fader after it. Fader rubs it out to the far corner. 17 minutes to go in this one. Gunrowski has it chipped around. Brady Smith back to get it. He'll feed it back ahead. And this is Ryan Green with it for the Blue Golds. He'll send it deep. Smith right in front of his own net. Brings it to the near side to Fader. Back through to the middle to Smith. Walks through a defender and a stick check there by Green. Coming back again. Here's David Hill with it. Hauled down on the far side. Well, apparently penalties are optional here tonight because we've had a couple that on going both ways that could have gone here. Now on the forecheck, nice job here by Sammy Martell, making life difficult for Nick Aromatario. He kicks it free to Hill. Hill, good job to stay on side. Here's McReynolds, flipped it back near side to Aromatario, out of his reach, and the Blue Golds clear it out. Sam Ide off the far wall. McReynolds will slap it deep. McVeigh deep to him. Here's Wilson Northey. Lost it as he spun around, thought about a wraparound, instead brings it out high. Hill cycle, near side Sam Ide. Ide coming. He'll fire a shot. That's deflected, goes high, and hit off the skate of a defender. Near side, Ide with it, and rolled over his stick. He picks up the body, but Sammy Martell forces it through. Martell feeds it back far side. Pointers with an alert stick to keep that going in the right direction. Back the other way. Here's Wilson Northey after it. Lifted off of his stick. Jared Vroman will pick it up. He will cycle. Gets past Humberstone, so no icing call. Humberstone back to get it. Pointers changing. Long outlet pass ahead. Poulias chips it deep. Far corner it goes. Behind the net, Jared Vroman. Vroman, boy, gets crunched by two gold jerseys, but does a great job to clear it out, and he'll get it ahead to John Richards. Richards ahead. Outlet pass ahead. Picked up, cleared back out. Here's Dawson Chirino. Chirino on the near side, picked up by a defender. Rue kept it going, but Richards somehow ends up with it. Spins with it on the far side, and then it got freed up and sent deep. Chirino for Stevens Point. He will hold it. Now he'll accelerate. Dawson Chirino will flip it. And it is Moline after it. They will wave off icing. Far side Chirino gets a piece of it. Looks to kick it in front of the net. Carter Rue after it now. Up high in the far corner into the netting, and we'll get a whistle. 14:50 to go here in the second. 4 in the first here for Stevens Point. They have added another. Jake Tice here in the second. Stevens Point a 5-0 lead. Ryan Wagner, boy, I tell you what, he is in a zone all amongst himself, as usually most goaltenders are, between whistles. Working on his angles, whatever it is. Tice swipes it deep off the face-off. Far corner, Moberg. And far corner, Moberg around. Far boards. Konrowski ends up back with it for Stevens Point. Off the boards into the zone. Blue Golds chip it back out. Konrowski an active play to kick it free again. He'll feed it up the far boards. Blue Golds get a stick on it. Jordan Randall with it ahead. Here's Jake Tice picking it up. And I think the Pointers played it with a high stick and hit the linesman. Now they bring it in. What do we have? Whistle and an offsides call. Puck hit off the linesman. Played with a high stick. I was wondering why the Pointers held off on playing it, and I think it was a high stick, or they thought it was offsides. A little confusion, so we'll get a whistle. 14:15 to go here in the second. And a face-off coming just outside the Eau Claire blue line on the far side. All right, now they'll chomp it back in and sent deep. Sent back Sam Ide with it now for the Blue Golds. And a long outlet pass, and this should be a whistle and an icing call with 13:52 to go here in period one. All right, 13:52 to go here. Face-off back in the Stevens Point end. If you're just joining us, the Pointers chasing Ryan Ouellette with 4 first-period goals. Riley McVeigh in now, and Jake Tice tallying here in the second. Witherspoon reaching for it, turnover. Blue Golds fire a shot wide. Hustling after the puck, Austin Becker on the near side. Ide will dig it out for Stevens Point. He feeds it ahead to Witherspoon. David Hill trying to jam it back out. Fader ahead for Hill. That whistles a pass through. Hill will go to the far corner. He's tied up there, rubs out Tyler Love, and the puck loose in the far corner. Comes out high, Humberstone in front. Almost kicked loose to Hill right in front of the net. Check it, Witherspoon. Witherspoon reaching for it. Blue Golds hammer it off the glass, but not out. Northey a collision, but the Blue Golds clear it out. Humberstone looks to drive it back into the far side. It rims around the boards. Northey will get to it and look to center. Now Blue Golds around again. Humberstone had it bounce away from him from the Zamboni door. Derek Hammer after it across the red line, chips it deep. Scahill behind the net. Long outlet pass ahead for Poulias. Off of his stick. Now the Pointers get it back deep. That's scuttled by Jared Broman. Sent back out through the neutral zone. Bouncing puck. Broman will get it back into the near corner. Cross ice pass. Willie Stauber. Long outlet pass for Koviak in. Shot fired. Shoulder save made by Wagner. Rebound high into the near corner. Along the wall, the Pointers dig it up. McReynolds hustling after it. Brandon McReynolds trying to come in behind the defense. Tries to kick in front. Riley McVeigh with the paddle sends it to the far side. Big hit by Poulias to free it up. Northey tries to send it deep. Blue Golds dig it out. And off the near wall, it is Charlie Wyan clearing it out. Wyan back. Far side it goes. Here is David Hill through the neutral zone. Couple of players jump for it. The Blue Golds end up kicking it down. Brady Smith after it. Reverses back up the far side right into the midsection of Sammy Martell. He'll center it, and they fan on it. Richards set up. Swung on and missed there as he was set up on a good shooting angle from the near side. Blue Golds clear it out to center ice. Here's John Richards. Cuts to the left wing, comes through, firing a shot. That hit off the outside of the near side of the net. Not sure if Wagner got a piece of it or not. Sharino, a big hit in the far corner on Tyler Love, who's still down. Here's Brady Smith, feathers a pass, shot fired. McVeigh with a save. Sharino to the rebound. As Tyler Love getting back now to the Eau Claire bench. Sharino took him down hard in the far corner. Near side, Aromatario shoves it. Ide will get it. Red line on the far side. He'll blister it in around the boards. Noah Finstrom hustling off the Pointer bench. Rolls past him. Back to Aromatario in the neutral zone. He'll try to shove it ahead. Finstrom with it. A backhander up through a defender. Walks it through. Comes in with Moberg. Centering pass broken up by the Blue Golds. John Richards with the backhander to break that up. Ide with it. Looks. He'll fire a shot. Deflected. Finstrom a redirect. Tice with a shot. Midsection save. Oh, rebound. Loose shot and a goal. But the referee lost sight of the puck. Oh, the Pointers tough break there. As Isaac Moberg on the doorstep, McVeigh made the save. The referee from the far side blew the whistle, and the Blue Golds dodge a huge bullet there with 10:53 to go here in the second. It should be 6-0, but the referee whistle clearly blew. Face off to the left side of Riley McVeigh. Finstrom in there. And kicks it free. Junker across. Humberstone with a shot. That's deflected up high. Moberg with it. Now to Finstrom. Now off the far boards and ahead. Humberstone shoved from behind, but kept the puck in on the far boards. Finstrom, here's Tice. Jake Tice coming. He'll fire a shot. That's blocked nice by the Blue Golds. Good job there by Jared Broman to block the shot out high. Junker. Junker with a shot. That goes wide. Rebound to the far side to Moberg. Moberg reverses back to the far corner. Will try to center. A defender all over him, and Dawson Klein in to help out as well. Peter Jacobs battling in there. Blue Golds off the glass. Down the length of the ice. This will be an icing call. Well, might be an icing call. Yep. As hustling that time, Connor Schmuel. But 10-12 to go here in the second. We'll get a whistle and an icing call against the Blue Golds with a 5-0 Stevens Point lead. Marshall Clinic Health System, a proud sponsor of the Pointers. Primary and specialty care for all ages with urgent care all in one location in Stevens Point. Visit marshallclinic.org for more information. Face out to the left side of Riley McVeigh. And McVeigh's made a couple saves here to try to give his team some momentum. Far side Hill plays the puck nicely. They send it back. A little give and go there with Witherspoon goes awry. Blue Golds get it. Able to clear it out there is Jordan Randall. He's going to come off on a change. Pointers back in their own end. Ide ahead for Aromatario. He'll shove it ahead. Jordan Fader got just enough of it at the blue line. He'll go to the near corner. Gets good body position to keep the puck alive. Witherspoon in to pick it up. Feeds for Hill. Witherspoon taken down behind the net. Eau Claire with it, and they'll lift it out. Glove down by Austin Becker. Becker back the other way. Smith steps in front of him. Shoves it back, but for Eau Claire, it's Derek Hammer. Centering pass here. Shot blocked by the Pointers. Behind the net it goes. And it is sent to the side of the net. Picking it up there, Witherspoon. He'll shove it in ahead. A very alert stick there by Hammer to break it up for the Blue Golds. Pointers now off the near wall. Here's Gunrowski ahead to Hill. Back to Gunrowski. They'll cut back with Jordan Fader. They leave it out high. Brady Smith walks right up the middle. Shot. Oh, pad save made by McVeigh. Couldn't get to the rebound. Back the other way. Outlet pass for Green. And he'll carry it to the far corner. Ryan Green there. Gunrowski with it now. He will chip it ahead. McReynolds at the red line on the far side. Tipped loose by Sammy Martell now. Martell will send it deep, but Gunrowski shoves it behind the net. 8:45 to go here in period 2. Up ahead we go. McReynolds with it. Chips it ahead. Here comes Poulias. Poulias coming in. Firing a shot. Pad save made by McVeigh. He chops the rebound to the far corner where Wilson Northey gives chase. Northey and McReynolds in the far corner will engage. And far corner McReynolds aggressively in there along with Poulias. Northey waiting for it, but it's the Blue Golds that come away with it. Connor Koviak. Koviak ahead, clears it out. Scahill back to get it. Humberstone wheeling with it. Humberstone off the near boards ahead to Poulias. He'll split through a couple of defenders, but the Blue Golds clear it. They'll go to the right wing. This is Green. He'll chip it back to the middle. Ryan Green, that is. That's gloved down by Molina, the Pointers. McReynolds hammers the puck in deep. Scahill. Boy, hustling here. He'll come, and it comes out high, and it is Humberstone holding it into the far side. Fires a shot. That got through McVeigh and went just wide. I think Cody Moline might have got a piece of it toward the net. Pointers looking to change a D. They'll jam it in front. Save made. Rebound. Luciarino with a rebound. That's turned aside by McVeigh. Far side, it's Dawson Chirino with it. Out high, comes out, cleared. Humberstone back to get it. Humberstone in the neutral zone. Saucer pass ahead for Carteru. That goes high in the air. Glove down by Moline. Shoves it back to the middle. Bouncing puck. Chirino fammed on it. Blue Golds get it back the other way. Andrew McGlynn races in. Feeds it ahead. A shot shoved wide of the net. Connor Koviak goes wide and goes up into the netting and out of play. We get a whistle. 7:22 to go here in the second period. Stevens Point a 5-0 lead over Eau Claire. Shots on goal here. 19-9 in favor of the Pointers. And what do we have? We're going to get our first penalty of the game here. It is Dawson Chirino that will go off, and I believe a roughing call is what they said. So, Blue Gold power play here. 9 of 44 in the air. That's 20.5% for Stevens Point in the penalty kill. 48 of 57, 84.2%, with a nation's best 8 shorthanded goals on the season. Chirino off. So a chance for the Blue Golds to try to climb onto the scoreboard. Brady Smith takes it away. He's going to win a foot race. He'll come out 3-on-2 shorthanded for the Pointers. Smith near side. Tice shoves it wide. Rebound goes wide on Moberg, and the Blue Golds have a player all the way back. Gunrowski out of position. Now good job in the back check by Smith. He hammers a player into the near boards to tie it up. Minute 25 to go. I believe roughing is the call against Dawson Chirino here. Elbowing, I take that back. So elbowing is the call. And a minute 15 remaining on the Blue Gold power play. Eau Claire with it. Up the far side. They'll chip it back to the near side. McGlynn intercepted. Poulias back after it again. A pass too hot to handle, and it's Brandon McReynolds. He will tip it deep for Stevens Point. And Riley McVeigh plays it back. Now McReynolds after it. He and Poulias on the front end. It's Evan Junker and Brett Humberstone defensively here with 48 seconds remaining on the Blue Gold power play. Blue Golds send it deep, and the Pointers will get there. Hustling Evan Junker. He'll hammer it the length of the ice. 4 fresh penalty killers for the Pointers. Ide and Aromatario, Jordan Fader and Wilson Northey. 30 seconds remaining on the Blue Gold power play. Colin Stein feeds it to the left wing. Alexiak brings it in. He'll send the puck deep, flipping it around. Wall on the far side. Northey after it. Couldn't clear. Stein holds it up. Now it comes out high. Ide will get it. He'll feed it back the other way. Jordan Fader trying to get a breakaway and then tried to feed it to Wilson Northey. But it's Kyle Alexiak covering to clear that one away. 10 seconds to go here. Fader reaching for it. They'll feed it up on the right wing. Blue Golds get the puck somehow in onside. Sam Ide the first to get there. Final seconds of the power play. Back to even strength. And here's Eau Claire with it. They'll try to feed it back. Chirino out of the penalty box. He'll come back the other way with Aromatario. Chirino, far side, looks to come back, firing a shot. A blistering shot that hit the outside of the net. Now behind the net, Chirino after it. Comes near side. Derek Hammer will pick it up for Eau Claire. He'll clear it. Scahill tried to glove it down. Recovers nicely. And it's Fader. Far side, Chirino charging in with Gunrowski. Fanned on it. Pulls up, looks to center, tips through to Carteru on the near side. Rue feeds it deep. Scahill with it. Here is Cody Moline with it on the near side. Moline feeds it out high. Gunrowski with it. And behind the net now for Carter-Rue. He'll reverse back to the far corner. Carter-Rue whistles a backhand blocker to side. Chirino to the rebound. He'll keep it going in the far corner. Bouncing puck. Gunrowski holds it in. Flips it back to Rue on the far side. Defender pins him up. He one-hands it ahead. Here's Moline with a shot turned aside by McVeigh. Moline to the rebound here on the near side. Scahill coming off on a change. Humberstone out to cover on the near side. Chirino walks through a defender. Shot off the side of the net on the near side. Chirino again. Here's Gunrowski for Stevens Point. 4:10 to go in the period. Pointers dominating the puck possession here. Carter-Rue bangs it free again. Goes back door. Dawson Chirino pulled it over the top of the net. Might have had a defender get a piece of it. Far side eats up Humberstone. He'll keep it alive. Flips it deep again. Tice lets it go. Finstrom with it. He puts the body on it here on the near side. An absolutely dominating forecheck being implied here by the Pointers. Finally, the Blue Golds will get it and flip it the length of the ice. It goes just wide of the net. Eau Claire with an icing call. 3:44 to go here in the second period. An unbelievable cycle here for the Pointers. 5-0, the Stevens Point lead. Coming up, we'll get you a recap and scoreboard update, plus a Pointer profile with the sophomore Sam Ide. Out of Grant, Minnesota, suburban Minneapolis. And we are going to get a timeout taken by the Blue Golds with the icing call here. 3:44 to go. We'll take one as well. This is Pointer Hockey on the Pointer Sports Network.
Snow Pilot is our winter seasonal. This beer has a tremendous body. The malt feels great. What I like is the nuttiness that it gets from the Maris Otter malt. Pistachio just comes through like you wouldn't believe. It's almost dessert-like. This is absolutely winter beer. And if you ever have a campfire in the middle of winter, this is what you want in your glass. It's just great.
Warm up this winter with a Snow Pilot from Point Brewery.
Pointers would like to thank U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW-Stevens Point. Visit their location inside the Dreyfus University Center for all your banking needs, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. with a 24/7 ATM available. UWSP students, you can link your student ID with the U.S. Bank checking account to use at any ATM and to make PIN debit purchases. U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW-Stevens Point.
All right, back here at KB Willett Arena. Tom Weaver on the Pointer Sports Network. Glad you're with us. 3:44 to go in the second. Stevens Point a 5-0 lead. Eau Claire timeout here because the Pointers absolutely have the Blue Golds hemmed in their own end. They iced the puck, and they were out of gas. So Matt Lone with his timeout here to try to get some legs here to prevent any further damage. But a very energized Stevens Point bench. Moberg out high, back near side. Sam Ide fires a shot. That went just wide. Tice to the rebound on the near side. Now Isaac Moberg. He'll throw it in front of the net. Blue Golds clear it to the far wall. Moberg out again. Poked, held in by the Pointers. Bouncing puck coming. John Richards will get it. He'll cut to the left wing. Richards through to the middle. Now here's a turnover. Stevens Point. Quinn Green with it. He'll fire a shot. Where is it? Hit a body in front. Wagner never saw it. And Jake Tice picks it up and flips it to the far side. Moberg leaves it back. Tice will get it. Checking it to Romatario. He can't clear it out as it's the Blue Golds that try to put the forecheck pressure on here. Now Sam Ide with it through. Long outlet pass ahead. Try to get a cherry-picking Jake Tice back near the blue line, and the Blue Golds were wise to that. Romatario now will flip it up high. This will come down the length of the ice, but right on McVeigh. He gets a hearty cheer from the Pointer student section, and it rattles in front, and he gets down and covers it up. Well, a small but healthy in the student end here, giving Riley McVeigh some grief. Pointer schedule coming up Friday, Saturday at River Falls. Also want to mention we got the details today on the makeup game with Hamlin. That game canceled by the COVID from early December, according to Coach Krieger. February the 16th, which I believe is a Wednesday, and that's going to be a 4 o'clock game at the Trio Rink in Minneapolis. So a matinee affair for the Pointers in the Twin Cities on the 16th of February. Pointers with it, trying to kick it deep. They do. David Hill chasing after it, ties up a defender in the near corner to try to gain possession of it. Now Fader slides it out high to Smith. Smith cross ice to Gunrowski. Gunrowski a shot. That's absolutely eaten up by Jordan Randall on a nice forecheck. And that's cleared to the near side. Blue Golds with it. 2:10 to go here. Eau Claire carries it in. Randall. A very, very quiet Blue Gold bench here down to my left. Near side, 2:05 to go in the second. Witherspoon battling for Stevens Point along with Nick Gunrowski. Tell you what, this Nick Gunrowski-Brady Smith duo on defense is turning into something to watch. As now the Blue Golds bring it back out high. And comes all the way down the length of the ice. Hill after it. Blue Golds far corner. They'll slide a lead pass ahead. Might be a 2-on-1 developing. Here's Connor Koviak coming in. Cleared out by the Pointers. Now they jam it in. Right to the side of net. Right in front shot and a goal. Backdoor goal. The shutout is gone. As they turn it over. And I believe it's going to be Connor Koviak that gets the Blue Golds on the board and some momentum here with 1:33 to go in the period. And I tell you what, it is Charlie Wyand, who's a captain here, one shift at a time is what he's telling his bench for the senior defenseman. So the Ryan Wagner shutout streak against the Blue Gold ends here at close to 100 minutes. Long outlet pass ahead, bouncing puck comes, Blue Golds are off sides, and that allows Connor Scahill to get possession of the puck. Up it comes again, here's a turnover again, Koviak coming back but lost his stick. Blue Golds in the near side. And behind the net, Stevens Point far corner, they'll get possession of it, Moline with it, he'll let it go, and then Moline gets hammered on the play. Near side, it is Ryan Green behind the net, minute to go here in the period. Far side, Dawson Klein, long range shot redirected in front. Koviak right in front of the net, cleanly redirected that one as the Blue Golds try to make some noise here. 54 seconds remaining in period number 2. 5-1 is the Stevens Point lead. Face off to the right side of Ryan Wagner. A strong finish to the period here for the Pointers. They have thoroughly controlled this one here. A warning now to Pulius on the face-off circle. Near side it goes. Going to update that in the second period. Blue Golds reach for it on the far side. McReynolds with the stick lift. Blue Golds won 55% of the face-offs in the first period. Pointers get it, send it deep. Northey with the body in the far corner to free it up with McReynolds. Northey, a stick down on the ice. It hits it, so that starts pinballing it around. Blue Golds will get it. Here comes Austin Becker. Becker flips it to the near side. Aromatario chips it around. McReynolds waits, lifts it up high. Into the neutral zone it goes. 20 seconds to go. Near side, Sam Ide reaching for it. Couldn't come up with it, but separated the puck, and Aromatario with it. Nick Aromatario ahead for Wilson Northey. That comes through. Riley McVeigh shoves it behind the net with 5 seconds to go. Far side, here's Ryan Green skating out. Ryan Green, Aromatario in front of him, flips it deep, and that's it. 40 minutes in the books. So the Blue Golds spoil Ryan Wagner's shutout bid here. Stevens Point keeping both hands firmly on the wheel of this one after 40 minutes and have a 5-0 lead. All right, coming up in our second intermission, we'll get you a scoring recap. We'll check some scores. We should just about have a final on that women's game at Ice Hawks Arena, so we'll get to that as well. And our Pointer profile tonight with the sophomore, the big fella Sam Ide out of Grant, Minnesota. We'll talk to him. And that is coming up here in our second intermission. Stevens Point, a 5-1 lead after 2. We'll come back to tell you about it after this timeout on the Pointers Sports Network.
Bring home incredible internet, TV, and phone services with TDS Fiber. Register now at tdsfiber.com/radio. Enjoy cyber-spacious internet speeds up to 1 gig at your home or business. Plus, change the way you watch TV with our whole home DVR. Can't get that with cable. Powerful internet, premium services. Go to tdsfiber.com/radio to register, learn about bonus offers, and more. TDS Fiber available in certain areas. See website for details.
UWSP Athletics would like to thank Century World, a valued sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Nestled in the heart of central Wisconsin, Century World is a great place to hold your next event. With breathtaking facilities coupled with a wide variety of packages and amenities to deliver an exceptional experience, and with an award-winning 18-hole golf course with rolling greens to the famous Flower Hole, Century World consistently ranks as one of the best destination golf courses in the nation. For more information, visit centuryworld.com.
Sure Tire and Service, get your car done right. Big town savings with a small town smile. State of the art, Goodyear service keeps you going mile after mile. We're working to earn your trust. You can count on us. Sherrill Tire and Service. Get your car done right.
UWSP students and staff, did you know your UWSP ID gets you a 20% discount on food at Grazzi's? You can also test Grazzi's to 89800. That's GRAZIES to 89800 to receive free offers and other discounts. Grazzi's is open 7 days a week, serving lunch and dinner from 11 a.m. till 10 p.m. at 5327 Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Visit Grazzi'sItalianGrill.com for more information.
All right, back here at KB Willett Arena, Tom Weaver on the Pointers Sports Network. Glad you're with us on this Tuesday night as Stevens Point with a 5-1 lead. If you're just joining us, the Pointers rolling along here, scoring 4 in the first. Each team added 1 in the second. But Eau Claire, a little momentum push there toward the end. They have, after a shift where Stevens Point absolutely had the Blue Golds hemmed in, and the forecheck was generating chance after chance after chance. Blue Golds iced the puck. Matt Lone took a timeout, and after that they came out and really a push to end that second period strong. They got on the board with a late goal to get it, but it's 5-1 Stevens Point after 2. Recapping our scoring here, if you're just joining us, Stevens Point got on the board. Now, it looks like they may be making some adjustments, but we'll get to those in our post-game show if they do. As Stevens Point got on the board, 10:33 of the first, Isaac Moberg with his second of the year from Nicholas Romatario at 10:33. David Hill, his second of the year from Jordan Fader at 18:34. Brandon McReynolds, his sixth of the year from Wilson Northey and Andrew Pulias at 19:27. And Carter Rue, his fifth of the year from Cody Moline and Dawson Chirino at 19:46. It was 4-0 Stevens Point. In the second period, Pointers came out humming right away. Jake Tice, unassisted goal, they'll say, at a minute 38. Jake Tice, back-to-back games with goals against the Blue Golds, his fourth of the season, gave Stevens Point a 5-1 lead, and then a 5-0 lead, and then the Blue Golds finally got on the board here at the 18:26 mark of the period. Kind of managed to get control of the puck through the neutral zone and able to work kind of an odd man rush and a beautiful setup. Connor Koviak slammed it home. Sammy Martell credited with the assist, the goal at 18:26 for Connor Koviak, his third goal of the year for the Blue Golds. And Stevens Point a lead here after 2 periods, a score of 5-1. Let's see here. Shots on goal through 2 periods, 23-11 in favor of the Pointers. So, let's see here. Save-wise, we will go back. Save-wise, Ryan Wagner credited with 10 saves so far here tonight. Riley McVeigh coming on in relief of Ryan Wollett, makes 11 second period saves for a game total of 18 between the two of them. And again, Ryan Wagner's shutout streak against the Blue Golds here, just shy of 100 minutes here after the 3-0 shutout last weekend. So let's see here. Jake Tice unassisted, that stays held. So 12-4, the shots on goal in that second period. Eau Claire did get the only power play. We're not credited with the shot there at all. Dawson Chirino, the only penalty, and elbowing call there. And it is Stevens Point here with a 5-0 lead. Shots on goal wise, Carter Rue credited with 4 shots on goal through 2 periods here, and then 2 each for Sam Ide, Isaac Moberg, Dawson Chirino, and Jake Tice. I'm trying to think here. Looks like Evan Junker and Connor Scahill. Give me both the same one. Do you have the other one? As I believe. Thank you. as Evan Junker and Connor Scahill, the only two without a shot on, and Jordan Vader, actually, also without a shot on goal here tonight. Face-offs through 2 periods. Stevens Point a dynamite job in that second period, as they went 10-4 in the face-off dot and have won 55.9% of the face-offs. So 19-15, they turn the tables. Blue Goals 11-9 in the first period. Stevens Point 10 out of 4. 10-4 in the second period. So a nice effort by the Pointers here as they keep humming along. Pointer women's hockey team, it looks like it's getting late at Ice Hawks Arena. 6:48 to go there. Stevens Point has chipped in with 3 more in the third, so 2 in the third, or 3 in the third, 3 in the second, 3 in the third for the Pointers. As we mentioned before, Marion had the only goal of the first period and had a 1-0 lead before. Mary Kramer, Danny Heitzman, and Courtney Lysing in the second period. And it is Annika Horman, Molly Millar, and Micah Zip. So 6 different Pointers on the board for Ann Ninneman and the Pointers over at Ice Hawks Arena as they lead Marion by a score of 6-1. That Gustavus St. Olaf game is... let's see here. Looks to be about midway through the third period. 3-1 with the St. Olaf lead there. And earlier today from the NCHA, Adrian beat Lawrence by a score of 8-1. I do not believe any other, but we do have, we can tell you, an interesting tidbit from out east. 5th-ranked team in the country, Babson, losing tonight to New England College by a score of 4-1. And we'll see what that impact has. But Babson had been on a heck of a run. 5th in the pairwise, 5th in the country. Adrian, Geneseo, Augsburg, Utica, Babson, Elmira, Wilkes, St. Norbert, Trine, and Endicott are the top 10 teams in the pairwise. Stevens Point is 18th in the pairwise with a record of 10-4-1. We're going to grab a break. When we come back, it is our Pointer Profile with the sophomore Sam Ide. Sam and the Pointers leading Eau Claire after 2 periods, 5-1. Back with our Pointer Profile after this timeout. You're listening to Pointer Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. Want to get your degree and stay debt-free? With the Wisconsin Army National Guard, you can get paid to be a full-time student. Ask them about their 100% tuition reimbursement program. You can join the Guard and be a part-time soldier and earn a college degree. Call Sergeant First Class Brett Peterson at 715-701-0943 or visit NationalGuard.com to learn more. The Wisconsin Army National Guard, a proud sponsor of Pointers Athletics.
Continue with our Pointer hockey coverage on the Pointers Sports Network. Tonight the Pointers hosting UW-Eau Claire. It's a makeup game at Willett Arena, but as we always do in our second intermission, it is our Pointer Profile, and it is the sophomore defenseman Sam Ide. And Sam, I don't know, after coming here as a newcomer last year and getting into, I guess this is normal for things this year, how have things been going for you so far?
No, they've been going really well. I mean, it's nice to get back to normal. I mean, it's nice to have the fans back. I mean, it's a great atmosphere to play in, and I feel really lucky that, some schools they're still quarantining a lot. Some schools aren't even playing like a regular season. But we're pretty fortunate here, and we got the best fans in the country.
As you came in last year, I think big picture things. How much is last year going to pay dividends for you of getting kind of a 10 to 12 game trial run here to really get things going?
Yeah, no, it was huge. We had a lot of great seniors too that set a great example. I mean, Stephen Quagliata, Wesley Ashley, Tristan Conrad. Just watching how those guys did everything on a daily basis, the way they played, their routines, everything like that. I mean, that's what I feel really fortunate to have played with those guys. And yeah, like you said, having that whole extra year is huge for just experience and how we do things around here.
And I also think, for you, I know you were kind of dinged up a little bit toward the end of your junior career. That may have, influenced where you went or not, but being able to get in and kind of get back into the flow of things here, that's kind of a blessing in disguise, isn't it? Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it was a really long journey back to getting on the ice. I think it was about like a couple months in a sling and then a few months of physical therapy. But yeah, no, there was a while there where I didn't play a game, and
part of me was feeling a little anxious to get just get back in the groove of things. But it was a pretty smooth transition to get back in games, and the coach had confidence in me, and all the guys have been great through it. So it's been a lot smoother than I ever could have imagined.
It's kind of one of those situations this year, kind of as it was last year. When you get in the lineup, you're kind of giving coach a reason not to take you out. You've got a lot of parts here, but hard work has paid off for you.
Yeah, no, you got to be consistent. That's the biggest thing. Yeah, and like you said, can't give them a reason to take you out. I mean, once you're in, you got to prove on a daily basis, why you should keep you in. And we got a pretty deep roster. Guys are always nipping at your heels to get in, and I feel like that's kind of what makes this group, so competitive, through practice. I mean, guys are constantly fighting for lineup spots, and it shows in the games.
In your D room in general here, I see it kind of as a lot of interchangeable parts here with a lot of options. So, is comfort starting to come along for you now? We're 15 games into it this year, and no matter who you're paired with out there, you know these guys a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, everybody on the back end, everybody can play with everybody. We've switched stuff around a lot this year, but I feel like we're just starting to kind of get more of a consistent flow of who's going out, and just like what guys can do, and the timeliness of when you put guys out. It's kind of hard to explain, but between power play and PK too, it's we definitely have some strengths and a little bit of weaknesses on the back end.
All right, I also think too, coach has gone with 7 defensemen a lot here, but those 4, 5, 6, 7 guys kind of really rotating you guys through there. You got to be on your toes and ready to go. There may be some teams that may draft that 7th defenseman and maybe once a period throw them out there, but it's still been pretty regular.
Yeah, no, I think the coaches do a good job of working everyone in. Sometimes it's hard to go out there every 6 or 7 shifts. I mean, going out there cold's never easy, but it's something we've adjusted to, and it's gotten easier as the years went on.
All right, school-wise, how things going for you? What are your plans, or how things working in outside of hockey?
Outside of hockey, currently looking for an internship for the summer, but I got my classes picked out for next semester, so it's nice having a little break here. But
how much for the guys' benefit really here these couple weeks from right after Christmas until now? If you don't take a winterim class, you're pretty much able to kind of get back to those junior days of nothing but hockey.
Yeah, no, that's what it feels like. It's junior hockey. I guess it's just nice to spend more time with the guys versus, spending that time doing homework. We have a lot of time after hockey, and we only got a couple workouts a week, so it's been kind of nice.
Coach Crom tells me video game expert. Is that an appropriate title?
Yeah, no. Big on the Fortnite. Right. Yeah, we got a handful of guys on the team that play, so it's fun playing with those guys.
Are those as spirited as you guys get during practicing on the ice, those games?
Yeah, no, maybe even more. Yeah, those games get pretty intense.
Obviously, Eau Claire here, a team, you played in the Triple Valley for a while. Yep. Your exposure to the WIAC so far, this game here tonight starts off a big week here and then in River Falls.
Yeah, no, it's a big month for us with Eau Claire, River Falls, and Superior. I know we've been doing pretty well against Eau Claire, and it's a tough conference, but just got to take it one game at a time.
You always been 6'5"?
Yeah, I think it's unexpected because my dad, I think he's only 6 feet. My mom about 5'7", so I really don't know where it came from.
Was there at some point in a kid growing up when have you always been the tall kid, or did it just come on?
Yeah, I guess it came middle high school kind of. My parents always joke about they should have put me in basketball.
Yeah, so there you go. All right, talk about at home. I know your parents get over here quite a bit. That's the nice part from Twin Cities area, being close enough, and plus playing over there quite a bit. I would have to imagine they get to see you play quite a bit.
Yeah, no, they've made it out to a lot of games this year. I've been very fortunate, but we play a lot of MIAC teams as well, and they love going to those games too.
Yeah. You having fun here?
Yeah, a lot of fun.
All right. Well, good luck here this week, and finish strong here down the stretch.
Awesome, thank you.
All right, sophomore Sam Aid, stay tuned. More coming up on the Pointer Sports Network. Join the Pointer men's hockey team on Saturday, January 29th for Military Appreciation Night when the Pointers take on UW Superior at KB Willett Arena. The Pointers are proud to be partnering with the United Heroes League, whose mission is to ensure children of military service members are offered opportunities to participate in sports. Kids can get in free by donating any youth hockey equipment. Most in need are Might and Squirt player and goalie gear.
In addition, the first 50 veterans to show a military ID or credential will get in free, courtesy of the Pointers, who will wear special edition camouflage jerseys that'll be auctioned off. Bidding will open on Tuesday, January 25th via the Dash Auction app. It'll last until 9 p.m. on game night. You can participate from anywhere in the world. Just download the Dash Auction app or purchase a special long-sleeve camouflage t-shirt at the Pointer Blue Line Club apparel stand at the game. The United Heroes League has provided over $12 million worth of free sports equipment, game tickets, cash grants, skill development camps, and special experiences to military families across the U.S. and Canada. Help the Pointers pay tribute to those who serve, and help the United Heroes League help those in need. Saturday, January 29th, the Pointers take on UW Superior at 7 o'clock at KB Willett Arena. Check out the Pointers social media feeds for more information. And keep it tuned to the Pointers Sports Network. We pay tribute to those who serve.
All right, back here at Willett Arena, Tom Weaver on the Pointer Sports Network. And again, a reminder, as we said earlier, the bidding is actually going to open up on Thursday. So, Dash Auction app, you can search that. Keep your eyes peeled to the Pointer social media feeds. I'll get you a feed right to it where you can start checking it out. And the bidding will go through 9 o'clock on game night, again on Saturday. So, and we'll remind you this coming weekend as the Pointers travel to River Falls for a pair of games. We'll have both for you, 6:45. Our pregame coverage. It's gone final at Ice Hawks Arena, and in the Pointers, a non-conference win over Marion by a score of 7-1. And the Pointers will be home again on Saturday, and they will host Eau Claire, who I believe the last time I checked, 3rd or 4th ranked in the country. That will be a 2:30 game on Saturday afternoon at Ice Hawks Arena. So, Pointers get the win. As looks like Haley Sellers closes out the scoring for the Pointers. The 16-31 mark. Pointers outshoot Marion 48-19 and get the non-conference win. Here it's 5-1 Stevens Point. We are set for third period action. As the Pointers control the draw. Up ahead, Brady Smith off of Brandon McReynolds. Nope, tried to get to it, didn't. Little set play there off the face-off. Goes a little bit too far. All right, so a face-off back into the right side of Ryan Wagner. Off the draw, shot fired. Wagner with a save and the rebound up into the netting. Shots on goal through 2, 23-11. All right, they'll reset. Andrew Poulias to take the face-off for the Pointers. And Pointers control it. Gunrowski near side. McReynolds hit hard. Puck bounces to the side of the net. Wagner covers it up. Sammy Martell to the side of the net there as it squirts free. I thought I was destined to win the 50-50 tonight with a small crowd. That's all right, face off now to the left side of Ryan Wagner. Puck loose into the neutrals, into the near corner, Ide pushing for it. Thanks for a couple of minutes with Sam. And wraparound chance here, but the Blue Goals goes wide. Held in, kicked back deep there by Charlie Wyand. And now kicks free again. Wyand overskates it. Sammy Martell sends it deep, backhanded shot. That goes wide. And it's Moline to the rebound far side. Moline, Sam Ide with it. He'll settle it down here, and the Pointers chip it back. Far side, well, much like the Pointers in the beginning of the second period here, a little slow start here. Now Romatario will get it deep, minute into this third period, and this time it comes pinballing around, and Riley McVeigh out to get us. If you're just joining us, Pointers with 4 in the first, including 3 in a minute and a half span or so, actually a minute 12. And Riley McVeigh on in relief in the second period. Was immediately greeted by Jake Tice, who scored another one, and Blue Gold's tallying toward the end of the middle stanza. 5-1 the Stevens Point lead. All right, Blue Golds dig it out here. Dawson Klein into the neutral zone. He'll backhand it in. Humberstone cuts around, now feeds it around. Moberg on the near side. Pointers, if they hustle a 3-on-2. Now they feed it back. Intercepted, and a nice job by Klein. Humberstone sends it back. Moberg flips it off the midsection of Finstrom. And Jake Tice, he will battle for it, and Tice will hammer it deep. 18.5 to go here in the third period. Stevens Point a 5-1 lead. Jordan Fader, the brakes on. He'll accelerate up, flips it to the far side. Nobody home. Pointers finishing a change, and that allows Eau Claire to get it off the end board, and Ryan Wagner. And now Richards comes in, and a little snow shower job for Ryan Wagner from behind that he'll shake off. And the clock will stop here with 18:19 to go in the third period. Pointer schedule on the road at River Falls and then home for 4 in a row. Back-to-back games, Superior and Stout. And then the Pointers will close out the regular season February 11th and 12th at Northland. There is some talk that long shot in, fed off by Gunrowski. Some talk, a rough ride given to Witherspoon on the far side. Some talk that Saturday game at Northland may shift to an afternoon start due to a scheduling conflict up there. So we'll try to get that ironed out. 2 minutes into the third period here. Pointers reach for it. Hill has it, but is offsides. John Richards sends it ahead. Bouncing puck up. Big hit that knocked Smith down, and the puck around to the far side. Now outside it goes. Smith with it. He'll go around, hops around a defender. He's off to the races. McReynolds coming in. Smith veered off, and it's McReynolds that'll pick it up behind the net. McReynolds far corner. Lost the handle on it. Charlie Wyand with it around up high. Pointers will make life difficult in the neutral zone. Kick it back to the near side, but it's Derek Hammer with it. Looking at some of those names out of the lineup here tonight that played last week, most notably Nick Teckel, the Central Wisconsinner, out of the lineup. Austin Redders not in the lineup. Now here's Wilson Northey coming in. Bad angle shot comes. McVeigh fights it off. McReynolds after the rebound, and they'll clear it out. Pointers get to the net hard there, but McVeigh holds. So, as we look, Matt Stanton was in the lineup, is not in the lineup here tonight for the Blue Golds. Ty Reedman, another senior transfer, I believe. He was not in the lineup here tonight. So here's Sherino with a shot, bouncing in. Pad save made by McVeigh. Around to the far side, Sherino giving chase. He'll try to get to it. He'll muck it up on the far side, but the Blue Golds flip it the length of the ice. This will be a whistle and an icing call. 16:51 to go here. Stevens Point without a skyward power play attempt on the night. Eau Claire, the only penalty of the game to Dawson Sherino, an elbowing call that the Pointers killed off. Carter Rue wins the draw. Romatario with a shot wide. Ide hustling to hold the rebound on the far side. Blue Golds get to it first. It kicks free. Sherino pushes it ahead, and then off the stick of Moline, able to get to it for Eau Claire. Austin Becker, he'll go deep. Romatario leaves it to Sam Ide in the far corner. He'll gather it in. Ide looking for his first collegiate goal here still. Now bumps around. Comes back, far side. Romatario off a Blue Gold glove at the blue line and in deep. Tice after it. He'll get there free. And now a turnover. They jam it in front of the net. Pointers clear it out. Evan Junker out there here for Stevens Point. Blue Golds get it. Half wall on the near side. He'll whistle a shot. Hit through traffic. Rebound is there. Tice controls it up. Blue Golds shove it toward the net again, but Junker gets it. He'll go back behind the net. Tried to clear it up and out on the far side, but it goes into the netting. So we get a whistle out of play. 15:59 to go in the third. Stevens Point with a 5-1 lead. Imagine that Gustavus game. Oh boy. Go figure in the MIAC. It looks like Gustavus with 4 in the third to tie St. Olaf, and they're either in overtime. We'll take a look at this here in a second as a wild one. And they are either in overtime or in a shootout, one or the other. Who knows? Humberstone with it. So St. Olaf all right, Stevens Point with it. Here's Moberg back the other way. And a pile up in the far corner. Eau Claire will get possession of it, and they'll skate it back out the other way. Out of the left wing, Connor Schmuel looks to center, back toward Schmuel behind the net out of his reach. Jordan Fader reaching for it, but here's a long-range shot in. Wagner with a save, rebound, swept aside, save made by Wagner, and he'll cover up. So, let's see here. St. Olaf a 2-0 lead after 2 periods. And in the third period, Gustavus got to within 2-1, then it was 3-1, but then Gustavus with 3. Goodness gracious, they scored 3 goals in 30 seconds. And St. Olaf with a goal with about 5.5 minutes to go to be even at 4, and they're in overtime. Unbelievable. All right, Brady Smith bangs it out for the Pointers. Stein gets it, Colin Stein. He will send it back. Ryan Wagner after it again. Gonrowski near side. Now here's another turnover and a shot fired at an opening, but whistling it wide there. Sammy Martell cleared out. Back the other way. Here's David Hill. Hill coming. Long range shot. Blocker to side by McVeigh. Rebound loose to the near corner. Up in the air it goes. Not into the netting. Witherspoon to Hill. Hill to Ide out high. Flipped up as a defender got a stick on it, and then Ide bumped from behind. Back the other way. Here comes Sammy Martell in. Martell with the shot. He goes down. Man, the puck comes all the way out of the zone. John Richards for Eau Claire. Leaves it back. Feeds it. Willie Stauber on the near side. Long pass ahead. And Sam Ide turned it over. Blue Golds throw it in front of the net, but right to Wilson Northey. Northey maneuvers his way through a Stekchik at center ice. Back the other way with McReynolds. And played off the puck there. Willie Stauber picks it up and clears. Lead pass ahead. Here comes Quinn Green. Green back to the weak side here. McReynolds will tap it out. Northey in stride. Back the other way. Aromatario hauled down in the neutral zone. And it is Northey firing a shot wide, and then he's given a rough ride. Aromatario will pick it up. He'll reverse back. Aromatario ahead. Far boards. Northey taps it in. Out of his control. Jared Vroman with it sends it back out. And here's Aromatario with a hip check on Hammer to separate the puck. Blue Golds get it. They'll come back the other way. Shot smothered there by Connor Scahill of the Pointers. Comes around to the near corner to Alexiak. Alexiak out high to Dawson Klein with a shot. Another shot block. And a ricocheting shot from the side of the net by Blake Kriska. In on Ryan Wagner. He makes the save and hangs on. 13:21 to go here. Well, folks, Gustavus with 3 in the third, and then they score in overtime 46 seconds in to beat St. Olaf. Another ho-hum night in the Mayak. Unbelievable. 3 goals in a 30-second span for the Gusties. Don't see that very often. Well, the Pointers are 3 in a minute 12 here. Nonetheless, all right. Dumped in deep by Stevens Point. 13:10 to go here in the period. Rattling around, Dawson Chirino back covering the defensive point. He'll get it ahead. Here's Cody Moline in. He's knocked down in the play, and then Chirino over the top of Moline, and everybody's all right here. And the Blue Golds send it in. It'll come in on Ryan Wagner, and he'll cover it up, and we'll get a whistle. 12:51 to go here in the period. Looking to see if that loss by Babson here has been calculated into the pairwise rankings yet. Stevens Point comes in 18th and looking to try to move their way up there. And we shall see. Face off to the left side of Ryan Wagner. And here's the Blue Golds with it. Far side, long range shot sent deep off the end board. Martell trying a little tip play there. That didn't work, and it's Noah Finstrom that whistles it off the far wall. Jake Tice with a reaching stick to clear it out. Now through the neutral zone, kick free by Isaac Moberg. Near side, Humberstone. Humberstone near side, now to Finstrom. Under 12.5 to go in the third. And Stevens Point with a 5-1 lead. Here's Ryan Green back in, centering pass shot, kicked aside by Wagner. Isaac Moberg picks it up, shags a defender, and gets to the red line and flips it deep with the backhand. He'll give chase with Jake Tice. Connor Witherspoon coming out here for Stevens Point. Blue Golds end up with it, but Tice runs the body on the far side to jam that one up, and it's Witherspoon that'll come in to try to poke it out. Sam Ide waiting at the blue line. Ide, oh boy, nice job here by Tice, still tied up. I think it's under one of the players. We'll finally get a whistle. 11:51 to go here in the third period. And Stevens Point with a 5-1 lead. Again, this score holds strong, and Stevens Point will head into the weekend play with sole possession of first place in the WIAC with a new point system. As of right now, Stevens Point and River Falls tied at 14. River Falls with 7 games. Stevens Point with 6 coming in. With this, the makeup game. But it's Superior right there with 13, Stout with 10, Eau Claire with 7, Northland with 2. Blue Golds clear it out. Reminder, you get 3 points for a regulation win, 2 for an overtime or shootout win, and 1 for an overtime or shootout loss. Behind the Stevens Point net, Sam Ide looks to clear it out now. He chips it around, far boards. David Hill will get it. Rolls away from him, sweeps it off the near side for Witherspoon. He has to put the brakes on and recycle here. Ide feeds it ahead off of Hill. That goes in deep. And it's Riley McVeigh playing it to the near side. Pointers try to get a body on it. They do. 11:15 to go here. Jordan Fader will come off on a change. Smith in the far corner. Smith trying to slide it out high to Gonrowski. Now Hill throws it behind. McReynolds to it on the near side. Comes loose. McReynolds with it again. Spinning. Tried to get free for a shot. I believe this is John Richards that will send it deep, and this will be an icing call. 10:56 to go here in the third. Shots on goal now 27-17 in favor of the Pointers, who have a 4-goal lead here. Riley McVeigh in a net here for the second and third period. Eau Claire tried to pull a little quick change here, but it is Stevens Point that will get a face-off, offensive zone face-off here. Smith zips it, cross ice to Gonrowski. He'll flip it deep to the side of the net, onto the stick there of, I believe it's David Hill. Now Wilson Northey after it. That's Poulias. Now it high to Smith again. He'll fire a shot. That came through. Pad save made. Rebound ricocheted out. Northey with it out high on the far side. Behind the net for Poulias. Gonrowski chips in the near side. Poulias out to cover his point on the near side. Loose in the near corner. Goes behind the net. And for the Blue Golds on the far side, it's Wyan that plays it around. Can't clear it. McReynolds goes behind the net with Poulias. Gonrowski near side. He'll fire a bad angle shot. That gets to McReynolds behind the net. He'll kick it out high. Smith with a one-hander. He'll accelerate. Loses a defender into the far face-off circle. He rifles a shot and a little redirect and up and out of play. It's Poulias and Peter Jacobs, a little greeting to the side of the net that steered aside. 10-10 to go here in the third. Off the face-off, bouncing puck, sent back deep. Here's Dawson Chirino firing a shot. That's blocked. To the rebound is Cody Moline, but Richards picked his pocket and sends it deep. Evan Junker to the far side. Pointers get possession of it for a minute, and it's Moline that pokes it out high. Junker, a nice job. Near side to Humberstone out. Center ice Moline. Now it's Dawson Chirino will shove it in the near side. Carter Rue after it. 9:40 to go here. Oh, what a job by Junker to hold the zone. He goes down and now taken away by Moline on a back check. They'll come in. Pointers a 3-on-2. Chirino with a shot. That's smothered by the Blue Golds to the far corner. Pointers get thumped into the end board. Chirino in there to try to kick it free. Moline trying to get free for a shot, and it comes out high to him. He'll shove it near side. He's coming off on a change. Here's Finstrom getting possession of it, firing a shot in the goal. Noah Finstrom as the Pointers on the forecheck keep the puck going. The sophomore Noah Finstrom with his 4th of the year. It's a 6-pack on the board for Pointers. It's 6-1 Stevens Point. A good job by the Pointers, and I tell you what, Moline, even coming off on the play, kept it going and kept the cycle going. And Noah Finstrom in the far face-off circle. An easy shot through that beats Riley McVeigh with 9:14 to go. So it looks like Finstrom from Brett Humberstone here at the 10:46 mark. Far side, Eau Claire tries to get it around Romatario. Got Ryan Green wide open in front of the net. And we get a whistle, and I think up into the netting. So Finstrom with the goal. Well, you think Ryan Green liked to score a goal in the barn where his dad played for a bunch of years, huh? Gotta believe that. And actually, we're going to get a penalty call against the Pointers. It is Jake Tice that is going off here. We'll see what the call is. I did not even see that, folks, but second power play of the night for the Blue Golds with 9 minutes to go here in the third period. Off the face-off, Blue Golds bring it out high. Colin Stein, near side to Charlie Wyand. He'll come in, fire a shot, blocked by Ide. Wyand gets it back on the near side. They try to go into the near corner. They're trying to set up Connor Koviak down low here. McReynolds will get it, swipes a backhander around, but not out. Poulius bangs in there to try to free it up. He's down on one knee, and McReynolds almost comes away with it. Wyand firing a shot. Oh, back door, and it's lifted over the net by Green, and the Pointers will get it off the glass and down the link to the ice. Ryan Green on the power play lifted it, hit the heel of his stick and rolled over. Here's Jordan Fader after it. The Blue Golds clear it out. They'll cut it in the right wing. Tyler Love carries it deep. Scahill jams that off. Pointers will get it up the near wall, but not out. What a play to hold it in. Now the Pointers will get it. Fader back the other way has Wilson Northey. Didn't see him. Now cuts into the far side short-handed. 8 minutes to go here in the third. 58 seconds remaining on the Jake Tice penalty. Slashing the call to Jake Tice. Blue Golds out high. Jared Vroman with it. Comes cross ice to Dawson Klein. Down low, whistling a shot off the shoulder of Ryan Wagner. And into the netting and out of play. 7:39 to go in the third. 39 seconds remaining in the Blue Gold power play. Four in the first, one in the second, one in the third for the Pointers. Big win for the Pointer women tonight, 7-1. They'll host Eau Claire at Ice Hawks Arena on Saturday afternoon. Well, if you're thinking of going to see the Pointers on the road, Hunt Arena is beautiful. Remodeling project completed a couple of years ago. Beautiful setting. Basketball court right there as well. Far side, Carter Rue lost the handle on it. Ryan Green back with it. Green near side, Charlie Wyand. Green runs the point on the near side, waits for it. Instead, they clip it to the far side to Colin Stein. Stein trying to get around Carter Rue. They'll send it in low. Behind the net it goes, near corner. Smith waiting for it. Out high to YN, to the point to Ryan Green. Far side, long range shot in. That's fought off by Ryan Wagner. And there's a shot fired. Now a long shot again, ricocheted free. And it's Cody Moline with it. Pointers back to even strength, and they'll clear it out. Bounces through and gets to Carter Rue at center ice. He will feed it to Gonrowski. Try to get through on the near side. Sammy Martell gets a piece of it. Blue Gold's cut up. Moberg picks it up. He'll charge back the other way. Finstrom behind him. Moberg stood up. Got a shot that was deflected. Around the boards it goes. Aromatario sends it toward the back of the net. Side of the net picked up there by Colin Stein of the Blue Golds. And it is a pinballing puck. Ide with the shot from the point. Here's Moberg, picks it free. Tried to go to Tice, jams it in. Save made by McVeigh. Rebound Tice. Out high to Ide. Ide waiting for it. He'll flip it deep. Behind the net again, Moberg. And we're going to get a penalty call, I think, coming up against the Blue Golds. A tripping call coming up here. 6:21 to go, I believe. Stevens Point will head to their first Skyward power play of the night. As, let's see who's going here. I believe it's Charlie Wyand that's going to go off for tripping. Pointers in the Skyward power play. 5 of 42, that's 11.9%. Blue Gold penalty kill. 46 out of 52, 88.5%. 6:15 to go here. Skyward power play for the Pointers. Carter Rue out there with Nick Aromatario, Connor Witherspoon, Andrew Pulias, and Brandon McReynolds. They carry it in. Stevens Point somehow manages to stay on side. Witherspoon cycling with it, gets it. Out high, it's Carter Rue on the near side. To Aromatario at the point. Far side, Witherspoon. Witherspoon to the side of the net to Pulias. Pulias drags it in the far corner. Witherspoon out high to Aromatario. Blue Golds aggressively push out. Back far corner, Pulias. Tied up there, McReynolds in to help him out. Pulias hauled down from behind. Pinballing puck comes to the side of the net. Jared Broman able to get it. He can't clear it out. Now finally for the Blue Golds, Dawson Klein on the far side, shoved off by Pulias. He'll battle to keep it in there. Stevens Point trying to get it toward the net. Blue Golds will chop it out of the zone. Jared Broman with it. He'll send it down the link to the ice. Minute 5 remaining on the Skyward power play. 5:20 to go here in the third. And far side, Finstrom sends it deep. Blue Golds blast it right back down. Got a piece of the referee on the far side, and the stanchion came right straight out. Pointers will get it, and they'll bleed the charge. Smith, near side to Gonrowski. He'll flip it deep. Jake Tice giving chase for Stevens Point. Tice to the near corner. 30 seconds to go on the Skyward power play. Eau Claire will clear it out. Smith back to get it. Rolling puck on him here. He'll shove it ahead. Jordan Fader with a backhander. He'll send it deep. Fader, Tice, Finstrom up on the forward line to give chase. With the Blue Golds get possession and flip it the link to the ice. Clock rolls on. Coming up on 4.5 to go in the third. Stevens Point with a 6-1 lead. Smith snaps a pass ahead. Fader accelerates on the left wing. Now reverses back. He'll flip a saucer pass. Brady Smith now on the far side to Finstrom. Back to even strength. Cross-ice pass. Gonrowski is hit from behind. Blue Golds may have an odd man rush if they hustle. Right wing, here comes Becker coming in. Pointers get back nicely to cover. Bouncing puck off the backside of Jordan Randall. Diving effort here by the Pointers. Here's a turnover. 2 unknown. Shot save made by Wagner. Shuts down the rebound and covers. Oh, boy. Pointers had a little breakdown on defense, and the Blue Golds come in. Ryan Wagner with a big-time save on the initial chance, and maybe an even better one on the rebound. Wags shuts the door, and it remains 6-1 here with 4:04 to go in the third. Shots on goal 30-20 now in favor of the Pointers. All right, here is Evan Junker for the Pointers off the faceoff. Gains possession to Humberstone. Humberstone at center ice, now to the right side. Tried to come back near side to Moline. And it's Humberstone turning fire to shot. That's smothered by Eau Claire. Out high, Isaac Moberg gulps a shot coming in. McVeigh off the midsection with Moline to the front of the net. Able to fight down and cover a rebound. Clock stops, 3:46 to go. We'll get a faceoff in the Eau Claire end. Blue Golds will get UW Superior this weekend for a pair of games at Westman Arena. The other series, Stout and Northland, they will play a Thursday-Saturday affair. Northland will play Finlandia in a make-up non-conference game tomorrow night. Here's David Hill, feeds it far side to Evan Junker. Junker with a shot, oh, pinballing through. I think Moline got a piece of it in front of the net, went wide to the near corner. Blue Golds try to shove it up the near wall, sends that team. David Hill out of midair with a shot. McVeigh made that save. 3.5 to go in the third. Puck through the neutral zone. Pointers send it back in. Or try to send it back in. Wyan gets there for the Blue Golds. Humberstone ahead for Moberg on the near side. And it is Cody Moline getting it deep. David Hill giving chase. Colin Stein around. Sammy Martell lifts a backhander off. And here comes Dawson Chirino. Chirino coming in. Shoves far side for Pulias. Pulias a big collision and went down awkwardly. A penalty call coming up here against the Blue Golds. An interference call, but let's hope Andrew Pulias is all right. Yep, he's back to the feet. A little fist bump. Has an interference call. Will go to the Blue Golds' Kyle Oleksiak. An interference call. And Stevens Point back to the Skyward power play here with 2:56 to go in the third and a 6-1 lead. All right, right, off the face-off, here's Stevens Point. Finstrom out high to Smith. Near side to Ganrowski. See if we can get the power play going here. Finstrom again. Now he'll gather it up top of the far face-off circle. Out high to Smith. He'll rifle a shot through the goal. Right in front of the net. Redirected by the Pointers. And I believe it's Jake Tice. Between the circles with a redirect on the shot from the point. Skyward power play goal for the Pointers. It is 7-1. And with that, Stevens Point with a season high 7 goals here tonight. They scored 6 at Stout back on the 3rd of December. And it is 7-1 Stevens Point. 2:35 to go. It is Humberstone back to get it. Junker a lead pass ahead. David Hill sends it in. And here comes Eau Claire. And near corner Junker with it. So Noah Finstrom and Brady Smith get the assists. Junker with it. Oh, Connor Witherspoon wide open up the middle of the ice. Never saw it. But 2 minutes to go here. It's 7-1 Stevens Point. Puck on the near side. Stevens Point is going to win their 5th straight game against the Blue Golds. Chipping it back, cleared out. Wagner kicks it aside. Far corner. Moline after it. Jordan Fader with it. He'll shove it. Got too much of it. I think he just wanted to bring it to the near side, get it out into the neutral zone, but overcooked it. Down the length of the ice it goes. 1:34 to go. All right, again, a reminder, at River Falls this weekend, and it'll be first and second place on the line. Stevens Point will have a 3-point lead over River Falls. Face off to the right side of Ryan Wagner, and Carter Rue drags it back, tried to shove it to Fader in the near corner. Blue Golds hustle after it, and they'll get it. A shot by Green goes wide. Near side now picked up. Moline with it on the far side. He's run into. Blue Golds force a turnover. Connor Koviak comes in. Koviak backhander, throws it in front, comes to Chirino. Dawson Chirino has a roll off of his stick. Does a good job to keep it going, and the Blue Golds force another turnover. Now Stevens Point back the other way. Here's Chirino, and he loses an edge, trying to get it free to Moline, who was wide open in front of the net, but covering nicely defensively, Dawson Klein. A minute to go here in the period. Puck eats up the linesman. Chirino with it. Chirino, long-range shot blocked by the Blue Golds. Chirino after it. 50 seconds remaining. Chirino ridden off the puck. Now he'll keep going and force it to the far side. Blue Golds come in again and hits the linesman again. TJ Lyle having a rough go of it here in the last couple of minutes. Now for Stevens Point, Aromatario sheds a defender. Comes into the neutral zone. Oh, beautiful read here by Austin Becker. He'll get it for Eau Claire and bring it back in. 30 seconds to go. And it comes out of the neutral zone, sent back in. Here is Sam Ide with it. Behind the net. 20 seconds to go. And Stevens Point. The train is rolling here for the Pointers into the neutral zone. 8 seconds remaining. They will beat Eau Claire for the 5th time in the row in back-to-back fashion. Ryan Wagner with it. That's going to do it. Stevens Point blows this one open with 4 in the first and never looks back. And a weak-separated sweep of the Blue Golds. And Stevens Point moves into first place in the WIAC as they will head to River Falls this coming weekend. They will shake hands here. And boy, I tell you what, a great start for the Pointers. Got things going and navigate their way through this one to get a 7-1 lead. A 7-1 win, I should say. We will take a break. When we come back, our post-game show, we'll get you a recap. We'll hear from Pointers coach Tyler Krieger. At River Falls Friday and Saturday should be a big one. The Pointers win a big one here tonight, 7-1. Back to tell you about it after this timeout on the Pointers Sports Network.
Join the Pointer men's hockey team on Saturday, January 29th for Military Appreciation Night when the Pointers take on UW Superior at KB Willett Arena. The Pointers are proud to be partnering with the United Heroes League, whose mission is to ensure children of military service members are offered opportunities to participate in sports. Kids can get in free by donating any youth hockey equipment. Most in need are Might and Squirt player and goalie gear. In addition, the first 50 veterans to show a military ID or credential will get in free, courtesy of the Pointers, who will wear special edition camouflage jerseys that'll be auctioned off. Bidding will open on Tuesday, January 25th via the Dash Auction app. It'll last until 9 p.m. on game night. You can participate from anywhere in the world. Just download the Dash Auction app or purchase a special long-sleeve camouflage t-shirt at the Pointer Blue Line Club apparel stand at the game. The United Heroes League has provided over $12 million worth of free sports equipment, game tickets, cash grants, skill development camps, and special experiences to military families across the U.S. and Canada. Help the Pointers pay tribute to those who serve, and help the United Heroes League help those in need. Saturday, January 29th, when the Pointers take on UW Superior at 7 o'clock at KB Willett Arena. Check out the Pointers social media feeds for more information. And keep it tuned to the Pointers Sports Network. We pay tribute to those who serve.
Hey sports fans, if supportive teammates, a great culture, and an honest shot at advancement make for a win, then you'll be victorious when you join Skyward's award-winning team. You'll help put powerful data in the hands of school leaders who serve over 7 million students around the world. Innovation, collaboration, and fun are all a part of the Skyward culture. So what are you waiting for? Apply today at skyward.com/careers and join more than 275 Pointer alumni at Skyward.
All right, back here at KB Willett Arena, Tom Weaver, joined now by the head coach of the Pointers, Tyler Krieger. I tell you what, Coach, you got the train rolling here. You know, kind of a little feeling out period, but from that midpoint on of the first period on, you dominated this game, and that's a very, we talked about a rewarding win last week. Much the same here tonight, right?
Absolutely. They're a solid team. We had to come play our best game. I thought that was one of the better games that we started off the hop. We've historically the last few games have took a little bit, 10 minutes to get into the game and get going, and we played obviously our best first period of the game and came out and I thought in the first part of the second really dominated as well. They took a time out there and got a little bit of life into the third, and the start of the third was it's a tough game to play in the third, to be honest. But I thought our guys did a good job of coming back and keeping it simple and just sticking with what got us there.
I tell you, I thought there was a stretch in the first period where Eau Claire kind of got it going for a couple seconds, but Ryan Wagner made a couple of saves for you that won't go in anybody's highlight film or whatever. That even keel of the game turned, and then your fellas stepped on the gas pedal from there.
Yeah, huge. He made some big key saves in that game when it was still a tight game. He's cool, calm, and collected like normal, and played a great game in front of him. I thought we did a good job of boxing out and taking away rebounds and letting them see stuff.
I thought the other thing, a couple guys back in the lineup here, Isaac Moberg, David Hill, just gritty goals that those guys got to score, and that's what you need from them, right?
Yeah, that's what we need from them. We need that depth to push. They got out of the lineup just with COVID protocols and some other stuff, and just matter when you get out, they've had a heck of a week of practice and have pushed the level of practice and got rewarded. 1 + 1 = 2. There's no reason why, there's no coincidence why they had success that night. It started in practice, and I thought our practices as a whole since we came back from break have been a lot better. And again, 1 + 1 = 2.
I thought another guy finding his game here, Jake Tice, another couple goals here, and he's got the body that you love and the skill set to that's a nice accompaniment here. A guy like that can be deadly for you, can't he?
Yeah, he's coming into his own. The first couple of years, I don't think he was happy with his play. He had another level to his game, and you can see it coming out. I talked to him this week and said, I got to get you some more ice time. I'm only playing him 11 and a half, 12 minutes a night, and he's been playing really well. We've got to find some more holes to put him in on the power play, penalty kill, and he played awesome. He's a bull in a china shop when he plays. He can't knock him off the puck, and his hands are elite.
That last power play you scored on, you moved the puck well and did all the things you need to do right to score in the power play, right?
Yeah, the first one, again, more the same, struggling to get set up, but that's going to be the last piece of our puzzle that we need to gear in on here. Everything else is system go. We're a tough team to beat when we play as one unit.
Yep. 3-step week here. Be a big weekend in River Falls here. They're looking to get a couple tough losses against some MIAC teams here, and they're always going to be in the thick of it in the conference race, and the sprint to the finish starts. You're going to need to bring your lunch pails this weekend, right?
For sure. It's 3 games and whatever it is, 5 days or whatever. But it's nothing new. We have the depth to take care of it, and for us, it's whenever, wherever, whoever. Doesn't matter. It doesn't change our game plan. We're ready to play whenever.
Hi, Coach. Nice job here tonight. We'll see you on the bus in River Falls.
Yep.
All right, Pointers head coach Tyler Krieger joining us on our post-game show. Stevens Point defeats UW-Eau Claire here tonight by a score of 7-1. And we'll recap our scoring here. Pointers got on the board 10:33 of the first. It is Isaac Moberg, credited with his second of the year from Nicaragua Matario at 10:33. Back and forth we went, and then the Pointers really put the gas pedal on at the closing stages of the first period. David Hill from Jordan Fader is second of the year at 18:34. Brandon McReynolds on a beautiful goal, his sixth of the year from Wilson Northey and Andrew Pulias at 19:27, and Carter Rue a wraparound at 19:56. His fifth of the year from Cody Moline. And Dawson Sherino, his first point as a Pointer, was 4-0 Stevens Point after one. Pointers shot right out of the gate again. Jake Tice, his fourth of the year, unassisted at 1:38 of the second period. Back and forth we went. Blue Golds did get a late goal in that second period. Connor Koviak, his third of the year. Sammy Martell, credited with the assist at 18:26. But in the third period, Stevens Point tallying a couple of more. Noah Finstrom credited with his fourth goal of the season from Brett Humberstone at 10:46 of the third period. And then closed out, I believe, it says Brady Smith here, but I believe it's Jake Tice that gets credit for the goal, a tip in front. Jake Tice with his second of the game, fifth of the year from Brady Smith. And Noah Finstrom, I believe, may have gotten an assist on that as well. That is our final tally here tonight. Stevens Point outshoots the Blue Golds. I should say outdoes the Blue Golds here tonight by a score of 7-1. Shots on goal end up 33-22 in favor of the Pointers. So Ryan Wagner credited with 21 saves here tonight. Riley McVeigh in relief of Ryan Wollett, who made 7 saves in the first period. McVeigh makes 19 saves. So it is Stevens Point getting the win here tonight as the Pointers improve to 11-4-1. More importantly, 6-1 in the WIAC, and they move into first place. Eau Claire now 6-10-0, 2-5 in the WIAC. Pointers at second place River Falls Friday and Saturday. We'll have the pregame coverage for you both nights at 6:45. Pointer women tonight fell behind 1-0 after one, but then score 7 straight to beat Marion in non-conference action by a score of 7-1. They will host top 5 ranked Eau Claire on Saturday at IceHawks Arena, 2:30 the face-off there. Our final task of the night, we got to pick our Pointer Blue Line Club player of the game, and a guy who's coming on 3 goals in his last 2 games against the Blue Golds, a pair tonight. Jake Tice is your Pointer Blue Line Club player of the game here tonight, including, hallelujah, a power play goal for the Pointers, the 7th of the night, as they beat Eau Claire tonight by a score of 7-1. That's going to do it. Hope you'll join us on the weekend. Stevens Point at River Falls Friday and Saturday for WA's Hunt Arena. Pre-game coverage at 6:45 and the opening face-off at 7 o'clock. Again, your final score here tonight. Pointers sweep the Blue Golds 7-1. They beat Eau Claire for the 5th straight time and get win number 11 on the season. Move into first place in the WIAC. For the ailing Sean McMahon, we hope he'll be on the road to recovery here soon. I'm Tom Weaver. Thanks for listening to Pointers Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. You've been listening to UW Stevens Point Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. Pointers Hockey is brought to you by Marshfield Clinic Health System, Skyward, Century Insurance, and Century World. Also by U.S. Bank, Team Sherrill Companies, Subway, Papa John's, the National Guard, Grazzi's Italian Grill, Coca-Cola, BSN Sports, and Under Armour. Also by TDS Fiber, Sport Clips, the Stevens Point Brewery, and Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins in Stevens Point. This broadcast is an exclusive presentation of UW Stevens Point Athletics. Join us again for Pointers Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network.